Evil Little McNuggets, and I wrote this song all by myself from scratch. From scratch. From scratch. From scratch.
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
Is this song for me and you, or you can put me some more stupid bullshit that I don't want to hear? This is Lorne. Tells me we'd rather have a fun time. It's not even my birthday. Oh my God. I'm not Mr. Peanut. I've been honest. I can't get in trouble for it. I've always loved kids. Just not in that way. This is Lorne. A bad person. Son of a bitch. Am I contagious? I'm ready for more blows.
Are you crying?
Yeah. I'm not Mr. Peanut. I'm not fat. How can you say that?
My pussy smells like 100% beef burger.
Huh?
Blast.
Fucking stupid twat. That motherfucker, I'll beat his goddamn ass. Get the car, stupid shit.
You're not anyone's boy because you literally do not realize you're the predator.
You go, girl. Oh my God. I don't want to hear fucking rap shit. I don't like it.
My dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait, hold on, what?
I'm Evil Little McNuggets, and I love it.
No, hold on. It does this.
MoNegroes. Some nights I will be the co-host. We're not friends, we're not foes. MoNegroes. We're not friends, we're not foes. MoNegroes. We're not friends, we're not foes. MoNegroes.
Hi, I am Lone Identity. I like the ladies step up or step off.
What's it gonna be, Playboy? You can either step up
Or step off.
I love it. I drank my Celsius, now I am full of energy. Now set up and let's start the show.
Guys, welcome to Monday Night Negroes, MoNegroes, America's fastest growing African-American led show, starting on Monday nights featuring Slothcat. That's a pretty big honor. With me, of course, is Slothcat and Blue Boy, but we're asking for tonight only that you call him Black Boy. You call him Black
For
Boy.
one night only.
For
I'm
one
Black
night
Boy.
only. Yeah.
I have my clothes on backwards like crisscross. And this stream's gonna get wiggity whack.
Yeah, and there's a not just an N-word pass. It's an N-word pass that I punched a bunch of holes in. So
yeah,
he's gonna let him fly free and loose.
Free range.
Free range.
I can say anything I want now.
Let me just. All right, yeah. So I tested it out. It's working.
Cool.
So Blue Boy, thank you for joining us tonight. What made you want to join MoNegroes?
This is the greatest stream
Just
currently on, so
it's
I needed to be here.
It's just Slothcat because you had no interest in streaming with me until I started streaming with Slothcat.
You know, Slothcat, am I a bad person for assuming this entire time you were white?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's not right.
That's right.
I mean, there are a lot of black cats and like sloths. They're like in South America, so they kind of brown skinned it down there, you know.
You ain't ever seen the equator? You don't know nothing about the equator. Hold on, let me just start the stream off, right? That was a bully racism comment from
Oh, come on.
from Black Boy. From Black Boy. Guys, one's in the chat if you also assume Slothcat was white.
Yeah. Don't tell me I'm the only one.
Is Black Boy the only racist one? One's in the chat if Black Boy is the only racist one. Of course, guys, YouTube has asked that I put a poll up. They're trying to figure out YouTube. I put it up to YouTube. They want to know who's gonna fill the big shoes of Reborn when I have him arrested and sent back to Canada where he belongs. And right now it looks like Clobber Time is in the lead. I just want to, that is not Clobbering Time. That's Clobber Time, completely different person. But you guys seem to think that that they would be the best choice. Mima and Malik Washington. Now that would be a dynamic duo. Could you imagine that? Do you even know who Malik Washington is, Black Boy?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. You just
of course I do.
Okay. All right. Well,
yeah.
So Slothcat, can you start us off by saying hi to the people in the chat and give it lots of energy, give it lots of Woman Month energy?
I'll try. I'll study amping up the energy every week.
That's what I like to hear every week. Ramp it up
go.
like Ric Flair. Woo!
I'm not at Ric Flair level yet. I'm more like I'm at Charlie Haas level right now.
You don't even have a robe on.
I'm at Lance Storm right now. Okay, so
Oh, man.
okay, we got MNN. We got WB Slash, Soy Boy. We got Laura Leesa, Carl Weathering. He's an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
We got Guru, the best moderator. Dande, Brandeezy Fosheezy, one of those weirdos. Sad Face, Honest. She uses Step Up Woman.
She does.
Religiously, she uses it. We got Lorne Barn Phone. Spencer Severa.
What was that? Who do we have?
Lord's Burn Phone.
That's not what you said. You said Lord's
That
Bone
is not
Phone.
what you said at all.
Lord's Bone. Is there someone in the chat? Please raise your hand if your screen name is Lorne's Bone Phone. I just show of hands, please.
Look, that's what I saw. Okay, Lorne Bone Phone.
Twos in the chat if you have no problem believing Slothcat as a black man. Twos in the chat.
We get what was that? La Senorita. Evil Little McNuggets. It's a dangerous child right there.
Yes, yeah.
Mandy S.
I like how everyone has the same inflection now. Like last week, everyone was getting different. Everyone has the same. The Bagay, Donde Lita, Guru. Are you an AI now? Like like the robot had more inflection than you do.
No, I'm practicing to be the host.
You're practicing to be
the Price is Right.
Shit is what you're practicing to be.
Right.
I apologize that this is the worst part of the show. I've seen the analytics. I know that you guys hate the Slothcat introductions, and I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. All right, Lorne's Bone Phone. All right, go on.
Keep going.
Kenny Velociraptor. There's Pussy Destroyer. Jerry Anthony.
Right back.
Salty Baby. Okay, how about this? We got the Bagay.
I already said the Bagay. See, now you're reading over people.
Okay, see, you messing me up. Mary Lee Walsh. Radical. Lawrence Only Working Lung. Octopushy. L. The Time Machine. Like in Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
Moten G. I hope that G don't stand for gangster.
No, this is banter.
Alex Mundy. Dr. Cunt. One of those weirdos. Asbury Brad.
Yep. Asbury Brad.
That's Asbury Brad. You should change your name just to that. Let's see. We got Willow Angel. Witchetty one, the Duchess of Cornville,
Oh my god.
Turf Ferguson.
Are you gonna read all 100 people's names?
He really
That's what you want to put yourself through this torture. I'm making me do it.
You're the one who decided to come on MoNegroes, okay? Half of the show is me yelling at Slothcat for not reading the names right.
And we got Ben Cartwright.
All right, let's get 5 more, and then we have a donation from Lorne's burn phone, and then Lorne's bone phone. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So thank you, Lorne's bone phone. I didn't see you there, so that was my bad.
Red C. Dale. You feels me? Grief Whale. Now that's something there. Love
good.
your voice.
Now that's improv.
Decom versus the Dark up in Cheer.
How about one more? There's the rest.
And everybody else showed up just like we hoped they would.
That was Slothcat, thank you very much. And now we can get on with the stream. We're gonna start with Cas3y episode. What was that? Black Boy?
What?
Did he leave?
No, I'm here.
Did Black Boy leave? What happened?
Can you hear me?
Did the stream? Yeah, did the stream go out?
Like you went out a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right, we're good.
You can hear me?
All right, so we're gonna start with episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. We're gonna start with episode 70. Then we have a special preview. It's a preview trailer, Slothcat.
Yes.
We have a special preview trailer from Slothcat. I also have a brand new Sika Lolcow video. If you guys have been following the Sika Lolcow Chronicles with me, I've got a brand new Sika Lolcow video that you are gonna love. It involves I'll spoil it for you now: a Chinese man and a sex doll. So you're not gonna want to miss that.
All right, we finna get this started.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's starting. It's already playing.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Nothing. Did you block us on your cell phone?
Yep.
Why?
Because you guys you text shit to me that I don't need texted to me.
What?
You text things to me that don't need to be texted to me.
Like what?
So, real quick, sorry, but what he's talking about right here,
Text me the shit like you.
Yeah, please.
what he's talking about right here is Casey and Jamie would constantly message very inappropriate things to each other, and Lorne had to take a polygraph test fairly soon after this call, and he thought that if we didn't remind him that he let Winnie record in class, that he just would be able to lie about it.
So you get reminded.
What?
So he thought if we didn't remind him, he was going to be able to pass the polygraph.
Because he just doesn't remember.
Yeah. So we were constantly reminding him of all the stuff he's done.
So that proves that without beer, Lorne has no memory. He actually needs the beer. He needs the beer.
I don't think that's how it works, though.
Well, you don't know the Armstrong physiology. Like maybe you should step back and let me talk, Black Boy. As a drunkard, his brain is dependent on the cells within the alcohol. Those are going to get into the brain. It wets the sponge. See, and then when the sponge is wet, that's how it absorbs information. That's why when Lorne is drunk, he becomes Columbo. He's Sherlock fucking Holmes. We could have found Osama way earlier by giving Lorne a keg of beer, getting him shirtless, and dropping him off in Iraq, and he would have had Saddam and Bin Laden in a day and a half. But we didn't do that. We went the dumb way.
Dying mother. I don't need to hear that. My mom's got cancer. Why would you think I would want to hear your dying mother?
Oh, is she good?
She's She's got cancer right now. And she's going to be doing chemo. And she's going through a lot. But and this
So
shit
what's
with
going on?
the shit with the other stuff. So
What do you
probation
mean
reads
about?
probation
You
reads
already
everything.
record-
Probation reads everything that is texted.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't need.
You're on a monitor. I think you.
Whoops. Sorry, boo. Whoops, boo. Yeah, I'm sure you completely forgotten that probation was going to read those messages, right?
All the time.
It's like y'all was
Casey's
trying
just.
to get him locked up again or something.
That's what I'm
Texting him
saying.
all this stuff.
That was the goal.
It sounds like Lorne was getting finessed. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
to me.
They did. But they didn't know about that, I thought. That's why you have the photograph.
They do know everything about it. I told them.
Yeah, so what's the big deal?
But still, that doesn't mean I don't want to talk about it through text.
Oh, hey, we got another
Okay.
we got another donation, this time from Guru, and it's what's it gonna be, Black Boy? Are you gonna step up or step off? Which
I
one
have
is it?
no idea what that means. I don't understand
You
the
don't know
question.
anything about Step Up? You don't know Step
No.
Up body spray? Oh my
I
god,
don't.
guys, I'm so sorry.
Oh shit.
Sometimes even the most alpha man needs a helping hand.
The lone wolf searches for a pack, longing for something more.
Because in a world full of betas, we need something to separate the men from the boys.
A feral scent to tell the ladies, you don't just know the score, you invented the game.
It smells like bacon and a basketball. That's good, right?
It's not a scent made for a woman.
But it's a scent made for woman. You dig?
What's it gonna be, Playboy? You can either step up
or step off. The choice is yours. Right on. I liked it. I thought that sounded really good.
That sounds horrible.
What sounds bad about that?
Bacon in a basketball?
Yeah, bacon and leather. That's some. See, that's some. Oh, you know what?
That is pretty manly. That's pretty manly.
I apologize. I know you are Black Boy for tonight, but normally in normal life,
I'm normally
IRL,
white.
You're normally white, so this would probably appeal to you more.
Step up or step off with Step Up Men's Body Spray, sold only in gas stations. Smells like pork and leather whenever we're together. Causes birth defects and auto wrecks. Expires never. Step up or step off.
Yeah, I can fuck with that one.
That was more your speed.
Yeah.
I mean, when it came out of the black guy's mouth, I didn't know if I wanted it as much, but with that white
Now?
Roxy,
Yeah.
it's at a gas station.
Now I get it. Yep.
Now it makes sense. So the question is, what's it gonna be, Playboy? Black Boy, you gonna
I'm
step
gonna
up? Or
step up.
up?
I'm
He's
stepping up.
He is a step up man. That's how we pay the bills around here, Black Boys. So in the future,
I got a question. This is unrelated, but why was it called the Cosby Show, but the family was named the Huxtables?
I wasn't allowed to watch that show.
That channel was blocked. No, that's actually a really good question, guys. Can someone answer in the chat? Guru, I bet Guru knows.
I don't know what the difference means. Like, they read everything else. Why is that a big deal?
Because there's some things that I want to keep private.
Oh, and by the way, Blue Boy, that Step Up
Black Boy.
was created. That song from the Step Up, Black Boy, the song from the original Step Up commercial with TLI. That's Jordan's brother. And
oh, no way.
We were making a joke that it sound. No, really, he has a channel and a lot of cringe content. It's amazing.
God damn, it just runs in the family, huh?
Yeah, he's been in a movie too, but we were listening to it and I said it sounded like an ad for a shitty body spray, and that's how the whole thing came around. So that's what that is.
But I don't want to text the stuff. Well, I would think that it would come automatic.
No, it doesn't come automatic.
I would
You
think that
just
it
asked
would.
about letting Winnie listen to class.
Huh?
I said, I thought you told Ashley about letting Winnie listen to class in your pocket.
I told Ashley everything about it.
Yes, I don't see what the issue is.
Still.
I mean, you text me all the time wanting to stick your penis in my butthole. You don't think they read that?
I didn't realize that she was reading everything that I texted until she actually told me. That's why I stopped saying that stuff through text.
What'd she tell you?
That she told me, she said, please be careful of the things that you text because I have to read it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that they read the text.
What a fucking idiot.
Of course they did. You're monitored. Why wouldn't they read?
I know they said they monitoring to me, but I didn't know they.
He
was
probably
monitoring
assumed
me
that they would just like skim over them and only have to read it if.
He sent me the email that his probation officer sent him.
Exactly. Right. Like, so you're not supposed to. Yeah. What did it say?
Oh, she was talking like, we need to go over the X-rated messages you were sending earlier, and how you need to stop talking like that.
So hold on.
He was saying some gross ass.
So
stuff.
because. So because he's on a monitor, he can't even have a sexual, like what you would call, some people consider a normal sexual sexting relationship with an adult female.
This wasn't normal though.
No, I'm
this
just
was
saying,
like
so if he's like, I want
to, he was saying some
to
gnarly
dress you up
things.
like you're 13. I want to dress you like you're 13 again and have sex with you. I can see how they would have an issue with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he was saying some things like, I want you to, your pussy. I don't even want to say it out loud.
No, please.
He wanted things like dripping into his mouth.
Yeah.
And all sorts of gross things that his probation officer needed to read. And she was like, you got to stop that.
She's like, listen, I've read Taken Abroad, and this is the second most offensive thing I've ever read.
He, Slothcat, he wrote a script for a movie that I need to give you so you can animate it.
Well, hold on. Wait. Okay. He wrote a script for a movie?
A movie for starring Cas3y.
Wait.
It's a horror movie.
No. Shh. Black Boy. I don't know if you're familiar with how this show. Obviously, you're not familiar with Step Up Body Spray, so you're not a fan of the show. You're a fan of Slothcat.
I watch the show every week.
Well, I mean, do you, Jesse? Are you just masturbating yourself?
God damn it.
Black Boy just winging his old ding dong while watching this show.
Yeah.
Breaking news! I'm Gary Glipstone. Here's Wes Most with a special report.
Author, comedian, singer, and famous pedophile Lorne Armstrong has entered a new media. Movies. Here's Black Boy with a special report.
All right, guys, what's poppin'? So Lorne wrote a movie. It kind of became a book because it had chapters. He got maybe 3 to 4 pages in, and I mean, it was just fucking atrocious.
What's it about?
I don't even know if it got that far. So it's a horror movie, like I said, and at one point there's like a creature in the window. He likes creatures. I just realized. There's someone in the window that spooks them. They move into a new house and it's haunted, basically, I guess. So it's like this. It's total bullshit. He just ripped it off something.
And it was starring Cas3y.
Cas3y was going to be the mom. He said there's not going to be any sex scenes in it unless he writes one in for himself.
Now, how could you go wrong when the screenwriter is a pedophile and then he writes a sex scene in it for himself? What could go wrong with that?
He thought they were going to be rich. He was like convinced this is going to make them rich. Like, you fucking idiot.
It's called Screamin'. It's about a
I don't know if it
killer
had
with
a name.
mask. Well, you don't need a name yet. It's just right now. It's just a horror vehicle starring Casey Morrow.
So yeah, Casey Morrow's the mom. There's a little boy. The husband is dead.
Well, of course.
So they move into a new house, and spooky stuff happens.
So Evil Little McNuggets with a donation. Thank you. It wasn't that probation thought it was too gross. It was just anatomically impossible that they needed him to stop until he got some sex ed. Yeah, I've had that same conversation with Slothcat. Like, no one has 6 buttholes. That's weird. Stop sending me those things. And then George W. Said Gary Glipstone was the first one to report on 9/11. Yeah, 2 days early. And no one questioned him about that. So that is weird. Gary Glipstone is on top of the news, though. I can't believe Blue Boy doesn't know Step Up.
Black Boy.
I didn't think they read text because it's just like a phone conversation.
Oh, you told me they read them. Because you always say, talk about that.
After I found out.
So prior to that, you always said there's certain things you're like, I can't text about it because of probation. I'll tell you on the phone.
No.
I mean, what do you think a monitor is?
I didn't really think that they sit there and read the stuff. I mean...
Well, is that what they do? Is that what they said?
Well, what would he think they would do? Like, if they supposed to be watching him, why would they not look at anything he's doing?
It's called a monitor. I thought it was a private conversation. Like, he was in jail. He knows those calls are monitored, right? And that means that they can and do listen to those calls. So why would he? So, you know, if anyone, Lorne should know what it means to be monitored. I would assume that they were reading and listening to everything.
Well, he's paying for the monitor.
Okay, and another thing, Lorne has had almost every phone call he's had since he got out of jail is available on YouTube. Almost every phone call this man
just
has
assume
had.
You're being recorded.
Just assume you're being recorded, and then be pleasantly surprised when your phone call doesn't end up on YouTube. Because I think if you just assume everything's recorded, he'd be a much happier man.
Yeah.
Most conversations that I thought were private haven't been private.
Well, no, because you're on a monitor. Of course, it's not private.
No, I mean people recording me and putting it on the internet.
Oh, okay.
That bullshit.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
Fucking morons.
Yeah. So did you already take your polygraph?
No, not yet.
That's all I cared about.
I gotta go tomorrow to do a psych evaluation.
A psych evaluation?
Yeah, they gotta do a psych evaluation so they can so that my new counselor will know where I'm at, where my head is at.
I know where your head's at.
Oh, did they get you a new class?
I'm not going to be in a class. I'm going to be individual counseling.
Oh, cool.
One-on-one.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure everything out there still.
You know when you're so advanced at like Taekwondo that you can't be held back by the rest of the class with group training, so they give you special one-on-one training? That's where Lorne's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, Lorne, you're so advanced. You're so far ahead of everyone else that we're actually holding you back. You're going to get special one-on-one training. You figure out why you have a problem saying no to people. That's awesome.
But did you tell anybody where I was going to be working?
I don't even remember where you're going to be working.
Okay, so Jamie
Fucking
must have told
Jamie.
someone.
What do you mean?
Because you was the only two that I told.
What?
It's on your registered sex offender profile.
What the name of the place was once. And I
But
told
see,
him.
he can't get on the internet and see that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are
That's
talking
true.
about that lately.
His new job.
I know people are talking about, his new job, the new job that he wrote on. I think it's just a front. I think it's just to hide his actual workplace.
You think they would do that though?
Well, who?
Like that it should be illegal.
Lorne, but it could be it's a loophole though, because honestly, if Lorne went and filed a business license and did the necessary things to get a business license, whatever he needed to do, whether it was a $99 Delaware LLC, just so that he could hide his actual employment, the state can't say, well, that's not a business because you're not making any money or you're not making any money right now. He'd have him on a loophole? It is a business.
You think they would just remove that from his profile then, if they're just going to make things up?
But it wouldn't be making it up if he actually had a business, registered a business at that location, and filed.
So you're saying the name's made up?
No, I'm saying it's just a business that's never going to actually operate. He just paid whatever.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
To register a business to hide his actual place of employment. And so he like registered a business. But I checked because I checked Maine. I checked to see if any. Normally when you file to do a fictitious name or do anything like that, you have to post it legally. Even if you're going to change your name, it has to be posted somewhere, published. Sometimes it's like 3 weeks in a row or 3 times out of 5 weeks. There's rules, but I checked all of that and I can't find anything on it. So it's possible that he got a. Is your hot pocket done, Sloth Cat? Go ahead and grab that. Your chicken pot pie.
That wasn't me.
That's
that
racist.
I didn't say it was a fried chicken pot pie. I just said a chicken pot pie. We know Lorne loves chicken pot pie. How's that racist?
That's true.
I think it was racist for you to assume it was racist, Black Boy. But you know what? You got a bunch of punch cards on it. You haven't been using them yet.
Oh,
so
man.
Feel free to just start throwing some out.
No, I'm uncomfortable.
Just save them. Just save them.
I'll save them till the end.
Well, you two were the only two that told. My boss called me yesterday and asked me if I knew somebody by the name of Vanessa. And I'm like, no. Somebody by the name of Vanessa sent my boss a video of me driving truck. They said, I don't know why they did that. So we saw you driving truck and you weren't doing anything wrong. You were talking on the phone. You had a headset on. You had your seatbelt on. You weren't doing anything wrong. So I don't know why they did that. I said, because they're a hate group and that's all they do is harass.
Yeah. As a black man, he's using that word wrong.
Okay. Well, then what?
What is the harass word? You think he's using that wrong?
I mean, it's not a hate group.
Well, you don't think so? What would you consider it?
You think it's a hate group?
I think it's a
hate on
reverse
Lorne?
fan club. I think it's a reverse fan club.
Yeah, it's more like a fan club.
Yeah, but like, because I don't want to say, well, he's my favorite predator, because that just sounds weird, but he is my favorite predator to laugh at. He's one of my favorite predators to laugh at. That's right. He's a lolcow predator. Sometimes you feel bad sometimes I feel bad for these lolcows, but when they're a lolcow and a predator, like it's impossible to feel bad for them.
I don't feel bad for Lorne at all.
Yeah, you can't feel bad for him, because if Lorne wasn't a pedo, if he was just like this sad guy in a trailer in Cornville and all this shit was going on with him, you would feel bad for him. Like, leave this man,
sure.
Let this man live his life, this sad, pathetic man. But because he's a pedo, because he never ever is going to admit it or change or work towards it, it just makes it's free range. It's why I can laugh at Jordan's egghead, because not only was he cringe and a lolcow, but he's a predator. It's just that perfect fucking sweet spot.
No, if Lorne had admitted from the beginning that, what he did was wrong and he regrets doing it, none of this would be funny.
No, it would be fucked up.
Yeah.
But he'll never do that. So it just makes this a thing forever. It's always going to be a part of his life, or something that he fears happening again.
He'll never get caught in a sting again. Now, come on.
He told himself he was never going to get caught in a sting.
If you're at a point in your life where you're telling yourself that you're never going to get caught in a sting, to pick up minors, just go ahead and turn yourself into the police.
Right.
Just turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, because that would be.
Every day, I never get caught in a sting. I never get caught murdering somebody.
Yeah, you have a list.
I got a list, just.
Dear Jeebus, thank you for letting me get through another day of not getting caught in a sting, not murdering no ones.
I'm like, thank God I made it home without murdering anybody. I impressed myself with that right there.
Thank you, Jeebus. Sincerely, Sloth Cat.
Told somebody else. You
Oh, well.
You two was the only two that I told, and I haven't even started working yet.
Well, what about Xavier?
Well, he could have.
If you can't explain it, just blame it on Xavier.
Well, he would have.
Yeah, that's all the.
That wouldn't be fucking surprising.
Nope.
Well, he's done it before, so.
Yeah. No shit. I really am praying to God. I don't think that you are, but I'm praying to God that you're not a part of any of that.
No, I'm not.
Why would she be?
They're gonna go down. They're gonna go down hard.
We're going down.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Just a couple more black guys in jail.
They're not just going to go down, they're going to go down hard. Because I told them a long time ago, if they kept fucking with me, if they kept pressing me, if they kept pushing me, Casey, they weren't giving me a choice. Days. Don't count your life in years or months. Count your life in days, because soon your freedom will be mine. Sincerely, Lorne Lynn Armstrong, and I also thought that Sloth Cat was white. And there you go. That's his speech. You guys feel like fired up?
I'm fired up.
See? Sloth Cat's asleep,
Sloth?
so it's fine.
You impressed me with that. You impressed me with that, Wes.
I impressed you or impressed?
You impressed me.
I didn't know if you were like Lorne and just didn't know. real impressed with yourself.
I'm impressed with myself listening to you.
When Casey sneezed, and then Casey sneezed, she goes, "Wow, that was impressive."
That call was so fucking dumb.
Wow, I was impressed with that sneeze.
I called the sheriff.
What did the sheriff say?
The sheriff has a friend in the Department of Homeland Security.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
He left him a message, and his friend hasn't got back to him yet.
Uh-oh.
But the shit's gotten serious, and they're taking this shit very serious now.
You could tell.
Yeah.
That's why the friend didn't call him back yet.
He took, I don't know if I shared this story yet.
Has seen everything that they are.
No, please. He took I might have told it already, but someone left him a carton of cigarettes, and they put like "From the Church of God" or something on it, and he took it to the sheriff and asked them if they can dust it for fingerprints.
What the hell? He think he that important, really?
Yeah. Like they were like, "Yeah, get right on it."
Hi, where's your?
And then the sheriff
CSI
was like,
department?
"They left you a gift."
Yes, please dust this box for fingerprints. I'm telling you, it may be Xavier.
I'll be back. They were like, "No." Can you dust this for prints and run it to your national database? I'll be back in 45 minutes.
Ridiculous. That's just like.
Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah, that's true. So not only that, he wanted them to dust their fingerprints, but the person who left them left a phone number and their name.
Come on now, what?
You fucking idiot!
If you rearrange the letters, it spells John Currimo.
Yeah, I was like, "Fucking come on, Lorne."
I want to know. I want to know what Lorne was expecting. Oh, he needed a name to give to the lawyer because that's the one string. That's the one string to unravel the whole web.
But he had the guy's name already and his phone number.
That's an alias. Don't you know anything about intrigue?
No, the guy left his real name.
This isn't impressive. He left his real name. And
it was his real name.
And Lorne
I looked up the phone number. It went to the same exact name that the guy left. So it was his real fucking number.
So it was a
So
the
I mean,
person
come
who
on,
sent
guys.
the package was stupid too.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah. So whoever left it was also a fucking moron.
when you send it from the Church of God, I don't think he's gonna welcome that gift.
Right.
Like when I sent the genie to Jordan's work, he wasn't like, "Oh, thank you to whoever sent me a genie," even though he was staring at her feet. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like from the church.
They've seen everything online.
Mm-hmm.
So Xavier's, he's going to be in prison.
Yep.
He's done so much illegal shit. And
Any day now.
When they get hold of his computer, they're going to find a lot more illegal shit.
They're gonna find way
Well,
more.
what did the sheriff say?
Stop calling.
He said he's just waiting for his friend to get back to him.
His friend in Homeland Security is the trash can, isn't it? Yeah, I sent it to my friend in Homeland Security. I haven't heard back from him yet. Hey, Agent Trash Can, it's me again. Lord, like, all right, well, whenever you hear back from Agent Trash Can, let me know.
I'm not sure the sheriff ever got back to him either.
He's any day now. Any day. The sheriff's just waiting for his friend. His friend's busy.
I'm waiting for the feds to come knocking on my door.
Any day now. It's gonna happen. And now that you're Black Boy, oh, you just sped up the
I was gonna
process.
say, I just sped it up. Yep. Planting drugs on me.
He said, I'm sorry that this is happening to you. He said, it's not right for these people to be doing this. And I said, no. And I listed off some shit that was criminal. And I told him, I said, this isn't all the shit that they've done. The next night that I talked to the sheriff, there was a gold Suburban that went past my house slowly, and I thought it was coming from the storage shed. I thought it just pulled out of the storage shed.
He must sound so fucking insane walking in there telling these stories to them.
I mean, especially because he's dressed like a bum, and then he's talking about all these.
And he's like, "There's a Suburban. Someone left me cigarettes."
But didn't you just say that you bought a gold Suburban?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, with freaking 24-inch rims on them.
was that you driving past Lawrence's house?
Hell yeah.
You got a camera with a fucking big zoom lens on it. I mean, because you would just wait for Lorne to walk outside, then peel out and drive away, and then go right back. And every time he walks outside, do the same. That would almost be worth it, because you know it would just drive him fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
He would run outside, he would fucking go back in, then you come back and park right there with a giant lens, obviously just pointed at his house.
But what does he expect the cop to do? Okay, so a gold Suburban drove past your trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Okay, well now you'd be on the lookout for the gold Suburban. Do you know how police work? So they set up a stakeout. I'm gonna need a sniper on the roof. Okay, I'm gonna need someone in the pile behind the house, and we're gonna set up a perimeter. Okay. And then when the gold Suburban comes back, I want to throw it on a spike strip in front of and behind the gold Suburban, and then we're gonna find out what they're doing and who they are and what they want.
Well, that's a good plan.
That's how you stop someone from driving past your trailer.
I guess so.
You've obviously never lived in a trailer in Maine.
No, I have not.
So you got to put together a sting operation. Lord knows about sting operations.
Right.
Yeah, see? Lorne's like, let me tell you how this thing's gonna work. I'm gonna need 2 reclining chairs. Face them towards each other.
I thought it pulled out of there and was just going slow.
Mm-hmm.
But it stopped on the other side of my driveway, or on the other, where I couldn't see it, past the window, bedroom window. And it was like 6:30 at night. I backed all the way up from where it stopped, all the way to the other end of my driveway. I have a horseshoe driveway.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've probably seen a picture of my driveway before. Well, it backed all the way up, closest to a storage shed. So, and it stayed right there for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, what the fuck was that shit? Then it took off.
Holy cow.
So it made
probably dumping trash because they thought this was a trash pile. That's all they were doing. Illegally dumping trash.
Amanda James left a bully comment.
One that's done that.
Oh, what was it?
She says Lorne has a horseshoe driveway and a horseshoe haircut.
Blue boy?
Black boy.
Now that is a bully comment. Thank you for pointing that out, Black boy. And Guru, if you're still here, I don't feel like you're doing your job, because now that I'm looking, I'm seeing a lot of bully comments that haven't been. Black boy should be able to just take part in the stream and enjoy without him having to do your job. And maybe that's my fault for not hyping you up properly. So let's just get that out of the way. Here, this is for Guru only. Everyone sit on your hands.
Mike, clitorius. Who wants to be a moderator? Mike, clitorius. I'm not gonna back down, and I'm gonna stay no matter what. I have the right to be here too, and I'm not defending Jesse. Are you gonna ban that guy? He's not doing what I asked him. I'm asking him to ban Mike Lodius. Mike, clitorius. Because if you don't ban that guy right now, man, like I'm not here for you, man. Who wants a wrench? I'm just saying, just let me be, let me do my own thing, all right? Wes, you already have 2 channels, man. You know what I mean? You don't own YouTube, man.
Tell you, wrenches are dangerous.
Recorded me and put it on YouTube. So they do this shit all the time. They've come to my house under false pretense, recorded me, put it on the internet. But he was looking through some of the stuff on the internet. He couldn't believe some of the shit.
But did he say they were crimes?
He knows more than what I know about them being crimes and them not being crimes.
Yeah. Did he tell you that they were crimes?
It's gone.
He knows more than I do about what's a crime and what's not a crime. Bitch, that's why he hasn't called you back. Yeah, the sheriff looked through the videos, and the sheriff told me that when he gets really mad, he laughs really hard. And boy, was he mad, because you should have seen him laugh. He was pissed off. I'll be worried if I were those guys. The sheriff was like, yeah, absolutely, I'll take care of this. And you said, can you write me can you make a playlist of these channels for me? I would love to listen to this and just get angry.
Into criminal harassment anyway. It's going into criminal harassment, criminal stalking.
Yep.
Stalking.
Yep. Criminal.
Oh, okay.
Criminal
So he said it's
fake
criminal
relationship.
stalking.
Yeah,
What's non-criminal stalking?
Oh.
Stalking.
Well,
that's a good question.
Non-criminal stalking is like what Blue Boy was doing to what Black Boy was doing to Lorne with the gold was it a Suburban?
Yeah.
With the gold SUV and the camera. That's non-illegal stalking, because he hadn't been told to stop yet by the police. You get it?
I guess so, so that means I'm in the clear. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Until and unless she says, Sloth Cat, stop doing that. Stop staring through my window. You're good. I mean, and that I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just saying you're 100% good, and I wouldn't worry about it, because my word's as good as a lawyer.
If she doesn't say anything, that is consent.
And if you're in between, that's ask Lorne. I heard, is Tiffany in the chat?
She fucking is. She's talking all sorts of shit.
I'm gonna do that because I know Tiffany's gonna have some bully comments. They won't be good or smart until it'll be like fart noises and that type of stuff.
Yeah, Amanda James is picking on me too.
Well, once Amanda James and Tiffany get together, that's what they do. They're mean. They're
bullying me.
Yeah, guys. Hey, this is an anti-bully stream. That not Black Boy is also not only is it hateful, but it's today it's a hate crime.
Yeah, so you're also being racist.
And it's Woman Month, so I know that you guys think you can get away with more, but you can't.
Right.
It's about learning to be a better woman, not celebrating being a woman. What's there to celebrate, guys? All right, I'll go ahead and do what
you bully yourself. You bully commented.
The sheriff said it's criminal stalking anyway.
Oh, okay.
Stalking
Well,
is
good.
criminal.
I guess you have a case.
Stalking can't be civil. That's criminal.
Mm.
It's terrorizing. That's criminal.
Yep, terrorizing.
Criminal terrorizing.
That's right. Said it. Praying to God, I was trying to make sure you weren't part of it because I don't want to see you involved in them. And
Oh, of course, yeah. I wouldn't want to be mixed up in that.
You can tell Casey was really worried.
I can't even guarantee that Chris Hansen.
Yeah. Casey was very worried, and now we're about to get some Chris Hansen talk.
Be touched because he was part of that video that him and that he did for Xavier.
Yep.
For my 50th birthday. I didn't see till just recently, but they did it on my 50th birthday, and I didn't even see that shit.
So wishing someone a happy birthday is a crime.
It's the way they did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you woke up, it's your 25th birthday, right? And you wake up at 12:01 a.m. and I'm standing over you again in your bed, and I go, "Happy birthday, black boy." Would that be like a welcome happy birthday?
No, you're getting arrested.
Exactly. So now you understand?
Because you're black.
Before I even opened my mouth.
It's better just to, breathe.
And you're black.
Put him in cuffs first, because he probably committed a crime.
The officer says, "Thing one, you're black, and there is no thing two."
We're going to preemptively arrest you.
Well, I don't think wishing you a happy birthday is illegal, so you might be in the clear.
Okay, you bimbo.
It's the harassing part of it. That
stupid woman.
That's the thing. He had no reason to leave me a 50th birthday and tell me to stay away from his house and all that shit.
Oh, I didn't know he sent that to you. I thought he just put it on the internet.
How was that illegal? What?
Where's my house?
To me,
Lorne, it's Chris Hansen. Happy birthday. Stay away from my house. Love, Chris and Xavier. I don't think that's how that message went.
And I found it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe we'll get this come up.
They've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've been doing. It's all illegal anyway. They're not supposed to be recording me, regardless if it's one state or if one state you need permit, one person's consent in one state or one person's consent in another state. It's the internet, and it's going across state lines. So
Lorne would know all about going across state lines, but that is not how that works.
The internet is crossing state lines? What is he even?
Do you not understand?
I'm not understanding.
The wires cross state lines. So when your zeros and ones in binary code go through those state lines, they are breaking federal law, just like Lorne did when he crossed state lines to have sex
to
with
try
a
to
child.
fuck that little kid.
Yeah, see? And you probably also... Yeah, so now you understand why you're basically no better. You're worse because you did it more times.
True. I'm a repeat
We
offender.
all are crossing state lines right now as we speak.
Right now, we're all committing felonies while we're over here pointing fingers. That's why when you point one finger at someone else, guys, look how many fingers are pointing back at yourself.
And
that's look in the mirror.
Meant by people talking about him, and y'all doing the same thing.
All doing the
state
same
lines.
Shit. Crossing state lines.
The legal things about it that just makes it illegal to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the legal.
Wiretapping.
Sounds like
it's wiretapping now.
Has been giving you some good info.
God, we got a donation from Sprinkle Cake, and Sprinkle Cake said Lorne had to practice that sentence a few times so he didn't say false preteens instead of false pretense. he barely made it, and that's true. It was the false preteens that got him in this situation in the first place. Because if it wasn't for the false preteen in Bowling Green, Lorne would just have been arrested quietly somewhere else for being a disgusting predator or beat up. Lorne either would have got arrested or beat up by someone's parent. Because that's what
Thank
would
you
happen.
for the comment.
What was that?
I thank Sprinkle Cake for her comment.
So now you thank people for the
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the donation.
C&J Dev also had made a donation. Sorry guys, Sloth
You gotta get on top of this.
Yeah, Sloth Cat, great video on 3/3/23. Shout out MoNegroes. Why does MoNegroes sound like a racist?
That sounds worse. Yeah.
MoNegroes. Guys, make sure you're back here next Monday for MoNegroes. Was there a Cat G? Someone said there was a Cat G donation. Like, oh shit, I did miss it. So thank you, CNJ Dev, for the new name, MoNegroes. That show will be with probably Cornville Three-Way, MoNegroes. And Cat G said Lorne will always strike out. He couldn't hit sand if he fell off a camel. But you don't understand, Cat G. He's trying. The man's trying. He's trying to be a better person. He's trying to get back to where he was as a person. So how about instead of and thank you for the donation, but how about instead of saying something nice, mean about Lorne, you guys think about some of the nice things about him for a change. Be different. Mo Hebrews is Amanda James. Mo Hebrews is also not a show. Guys, none of these are shows. And I heard that Reborn is stealing Nomigos, since I technically stole Riffin' with Reborn, my brand new show. Yeah, well, go ahead, Black Boy.
We're definitely stealing the Cha-Ching bully comment.
Yeah, well,
I like it. I like it, so we're taking it for Sundays.
That's fine. Well, I mean, I stole Riffin' with Reborn after I heard that used to be a show, and I have a jingle.
Black guy's always stealing.
I have a jingle being made for it. So how are you gonna prove? Your Honor, how it is? But I got the jingle. How it is? And so yeah, my new show, Riffin' with Reborn, that'll be a Sundays with COD pre-stream. Riffin' with Reborn, not starring Reborn at all. It's just called Riffin' with Reborn. Reborn's actually blocked from the channel.
What about what?
Your lawyer, is he the one telling you this stuff?
My lawyer, plus the stuff that I've looked up already on it, but I'm just leaving it alone. I handed it over to the sheriff, so.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So I'm just trying to do my thing and not fucking think about anything until I have to.
Yeah.
That's it. Just let the man live his life. And next up we have the video from Sloth Cat, and I'm sure it'll be. Whoa. Wait, is that that's gonna be an actual game?
Yeah, that's an actual video
Sloth
game.
Cat?
Yeah, it's actually.
And who's making that?
Me.
That looks amazing. You're making that?
You're making a video game?
Yeah.
That's so white.
I mean, it is, but I'm not white though. I guarantee you this.
That looks great. I can't wait to. Yeah, nuggets. Jessie looked really good. She looked a little small, so it was nice of you to it is Woman Month though, so it was nice of you to hook her up. Oh shit, I almost forgot the replay crew banner. Speaking of, so yeah, that was the new, people want to know when they can pre-order Sloth Cat.
I don't know about all that. I'm just making a game right now, so pre-ordering and all that stuff. I didn't think about that.
Okay, is it gonna work on my Windows phone?
Your Windows phone?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
on my BlackBerry.
No.
Will it be on Nintendo Switch?
I don't know.
I'm
if
white,
it
so
can
I play
handle
Nintendo
that
Switch. Okay.
I don't know if Nintendo Switch can handle that
shit.
graphics of it. You know.
Okay.
And then, of course, guys, we do have to pay some bills. This show is always sponsored by East Hills Mall Shopping Center.
Mall pretty, mall mushy, mall chiefy, mall crunchy, mall silky, mall fluffy, mall blowy, mall lucky, mall blingy, mall talky, mall yummy, mall hawky. Get to the mall, y'all. Get to the mall, y'all. Get to the mall, y'all.
Is that a real ad?
I don't believe that. That's not real. That can't be real.
Get to the mall, y'all.
East Hills, we're back to school. Denim, haircut, backpacks, come get your backpack.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
New shoes, get yourself an outfit. Denim,
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
haircut, new shoes. So get yourself back to school with East Hills. Haircut.
Those white people had no rhythm.
Look, I believe that one. But that black one, I don't believe that one. That you paid somebody to make that one. I don't believe that one, dog. I don't believe that one, man.
All right, let's keep going.
Oh, this ain't even a video. Skip this one.
Is this 5 minutes of him kissing?
This is 5 minutes of him doing kissing. So I don't know what I was thinking this day. It is not funny though.
Probably a lot of weed.
Probably.
Yep, see. And then after this one, we have the Sika sex doll D's man video that you guys are not going to want to miss. It's only 2.5 minutes. Perfect palate cleanser before we keep moving on.
You don't talk sexual to Emma or Winnie at all. Ever. That's my best friend. That's my woman. You show respect for me. And I can't hear you earlier. I gotta help you get your ass straightened out. And you are going to fucking listen to them. I know I'm not fucking done until you start fucking listening to them. I don't give a fuck about your fucking... Oh. Stop that fucking bullshit. Stop it. I love you.
Look, the growl sounds so much. The growl sounds so much better when it's fast. And I know what's coming because I've heard this call, but the way he tries to defend it. How do you defend growling at a person?
It's embarrassing.
The only person I growl. I growl at my dog. I fuck with my dog. I'll growl at my dog. We're playing and stuff. She loves it. But
I never growled.
You don't growl at your dog, like when you're playing with your dog. Like you don't growl at your dog. You're a shitty dog.
No.
Hey guys, threes in the chat if Blue Boy should lose access to dogs. Black boy equal no dog. Black boy will not growl Black Boy said that he will neither growl nor pet nor play nor feed a dog.
I make my dogs fight each other like Michael Vick.
Fight for my amusement. I am Black Boy.
This is not why we gave you a black pass, Black Boy. This is
I thought I could say
you are
anything
using
tonight.
it wrong.
Yeah, you are. Guys, if anyone else gets a black pass, this is exactly what not to do with it. Cornville,
everything
Cornville
Queen
Black
Spade
Way.
did.
Yeah, you
Well,
are going to be everything Queen of... Whoa. If it isn't King of Spade. Wait, Cat G, are you going to sleep? It's so early, but if you are going to sleep, wow. And thank you for the donation. Thank you, everyone who donated. Thank you so much.
Fucking the fucking come up. You're not fucking dead.
Seriously. You're not 10. Or one would try to fuck you.
Fuck it. There's a motherfucker right there. Fuck him. They'll melt and they'll fucking roast him. Look him up. Fuck him. Besides one of those motherfucking cubes, ice cubes, in Ross Machine, they always like to fucking rely on.
And so Lorne is just sitting here listening to this, right?
Yep. At regular speed.
Oh, okay. So you didn't play it for him at fast.
I didn't play it for him fast like this. I played it normal. I just sped it up because I figured everyone heard it already.
So it's like kind of like a little recap. Okay, all right. So and he just sat there.
Yeah.
He didn't interject at all. He didn't have anything to say.
Nope. He just sat there.
Like he does that with a lot of things, though. Like you play him stuff, and he just sits there and listen to it. And
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Like anybody else would just be like, "Why are you playing that?" Like
He's not a fan of you, Slothcat. He's not a fan. I took screenshots of Mama Gwen in your videos and I sent them to him because I was hoping it'd make him mad.
What
but he just thought you were so fucking retarded.
What would he have said if you would have told him that? Not only that, but he's a black.
He didn't know he's black because none of us knew he's black.
It would have changed his entire opinion on Michael Jordan. You would have fucked that up for Michael Jordan. Slothcat, why would you do that? You should know as a black animator, you have a responsibility to all of us. You let Black Boy down.
Fucking idea, huh? Go on, man. I'm fucking telling you. You are stressing everybody right the fuck out.
Does anyone know where I can get some denim and a haircut? Oh, and maybe some boots and pants.
There's this mall in St. Louis.
There's a mall
I can recommend you.
Called East Hills. Actually, I looked it up the other day, and there were like some really sad abandoned mall videos about the East Hills shopping mall.
Right? Was that a real ad though?
It was a real ad, not the first one. The second one.
Okay.
The second one was a real. The second one was a real
Okay.
ad. The first one was not, but yeah, it was a real ad, and it went viral, millions and millions of views. They were on Ellen. So imagine, like you're this shitty mall, this video goes huge, it goes viral, but like people still don't want to go to your shitty mall just because of the commercial. And now there's like really sad abandoned East Hills Mall videos. So you cannot get a backpack or a haircut there.
Or boots and pants.
Or boots and pants. Thank you, Duchess of Cornville. And then Calamity with the donation, and it's just Arrgh! which is the primal scream that we heard. Lorne must have been doused in Step Up body spray on that day. That's probably what it was.
Yeah,
that'll do it to you. Oh, the scent of basketball and leather. Yeah, it's gonna
makes you aggressive.
It's gonna make you super aggressive. Bacon and leather is gonna make you really aggressive, guys. That's why Step Up is formulated the way it is and banned in China.
It's fucking spent hours. I was with you on the fucking phone. First thing you tell your ass out. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it, starting that fucking African bitch. And you fucking fuck.
Whoa.
God damn, motherfucker. I'm just saying, you your fucking alcohol. Your help. What do I mean? Through the fucking summer. Half an hour every fucking time. Over here. All right, we're going to get it. Half an hour. Half hour. Let's get it. Let's get yourself down. You go up there. You fucking help me for fucking half an hour. Go that goddamn piece of shit fucking van with a goddamn cigarette. Stop that fucking line. You're not.
Oh, goddamn.
I know what I'm doing, motherfucker. You start thinking that fucking talk that bullshit. You start thinking straight. You, 53. That's right up. You start. You want me to show respect for you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah! You never fucking come over here again. And you fucking drunk. You never fucking show up here again drunk. Ever. Ever.
Who's hammered right now?
You better never fucking show up here drunk. You will not be even here and drink a fucking beer.
He really is. When he's hammered like this, he does these wrestling promos, and like they
He's
start
like,
off,
"Don't
he
show
just
up here
gets
drunk,"
more and
like
more
lecturing
angry and aggressive, and then, well, yeah, don't show up here drunk. But then he even throws in, so when Winnie's here, don't you dare show up drunk, because yeah, this is Lorne is the classic anger stacker. He's all the anger that he's had for himself, for everyone else, anything that Roy has done to him in the past, it's all going to come out in one fiery explosion. And so right now, while he's at it, you know what? While I'm pissed off, let me just remind you, when my fucking woman is here, when my girlfriend, my wife is here, you're not going to come over here and embarrass me like that, because there's only going to be one drunk Armstrong asshole in my house, and it's going to be me. Right?
These
like,
ice cubes are the only thing I can fucking rely on.
These ice cubes are the only thing I can.
Oh, fucking say either. You fucking son of a bitch. You're gonna fucking listen to me one way or another, motherfucker. Yeah, I am. You don't take that for fucking granted. It's Tony and Winnie are, and they're at that fucking weekend. I don't need your fucking mouth, or mouth, or anybody else to see that. I don't fucking need it. But you're pushing you out of my life because you can't shut the fuck up about who I am around. I'm 40. I'm gonna pick who I'm around, motherfucker.
Ooh.
It's not your choice, bitch. It's mine, bitch. And if you want to push it, you'll be out of my life. And you think I'm gonna give a fucking second thought about it? You can kiss my ass. I'm like fucking lighter. Oh, it's goddamn fucking more. I don't want to take control of everybody's fucking life.
Did Lorne know
You fucking me.
that this was being recorded when it was recorded?
From my understanding, he thought he had hung up on Winnie.
Black boy? So
Yeah,
this
he
was
said
just
he hung
like
up on-
a happy accident.
Yeah, because he says, like, now I gotta call Winnie back. She's probably worried about me at the end of this.
So they just happened to record this. So how often do you think this actually happened?
I was gonna ask you that. I was like, this must happen more often than we know.
Oh, you figure
Because he was
I'm a black.
he was
I'm
just
a black. I'm more aggressive, and I would probably know something like that.
you know, yeah. You get
Yeah,
drunk
yeah.
angry.
This has to happen all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I mean, because he calls Winnie back, and it's like this didn't even happen.
I like when he calls her back though. He's like bragging. I guess big brother saw little brother's not so little anymore.
Bro, you're 5'2".
You just said you're 48 years old. How old is big brother? 50 something. The between the two of you, you're 100 years old and you're fighting in a trailer. Why? What are you bragging about?
And he fought a drunk man at that. Like he's bragging about beating up a drunk old man.
An old drunk man who is arguably drunker than Lorne. They got into a fight in a trailer, and Lorne calls his girlfriend to brag about it. This man does not know anything about romance, does he?
Was Roy just chilling there on the couch during this, or what was Roy doing? Like dodging the plates being thrown at him?
I think. Were there plates being thrown at him?
You hear Lorne throwing shit around.
Yeah, but I didn't know if he was throwing them at Roy or just throwing them at the wall.
I assumed
In
they were
front of
going
him.
towards Roy, but I
Well,
could be wrong.
I think Roy was doing like Matrix style dodging, just fucking graceful backflips. That's what I think.
That's what Lorne sees Roy doing, but Roy just came in there and Lorne is drunkenly throwing plates around like an idiot.
Lorne's mind, Roy is just like
Roy's like dodging him.
He's throwing fireballs at him.
And that's why he growled so hard, because he was so frustrated. He couldn't hit him.
Finish
so
him. Hosting! Like Lorne was trying to do combos. You fucking low kick.
Give me a goddamn lighter, bitch. Where? Stupid fucking people. So not me to fucking speak up for myself? No, it ain't. But I'm fucking tired of fucking dumbasses.
Yep.
No, you go back. She's fucking worried what's happening.
Wow.
You will never, ever become my girlfriend again. You called her like, you will never, ever call my girlfriend again.
What the hell is that?
That was me being. It was like.
You act like.
No. Not normally. Only did that with Roy. And I put up with a lot.
Yeah, I had heard that call so many times, and I never realized that it was accidentally recorded. That, to me, changes everything about that call. I always thought he was showing off. I thought he was showing off for Winnie, so he was like acting out, and with them yelling, "Don't ever come near my girlfriend." I thought those were things he was saying because Winnie was on the phone and he wanted her to hear them.
No.
Knowing that was just an accidentally recorded, and just as a fucking
he thought no one was hearing him.
How happy was Ember when you listen back to just what you accidentally recorded and there's a fight? There's a
dude, I know. That's the fucking best like Lorne content for me personally. I love Lorne screaming at his brother.
He was probably like trying to lift the oven off the wall, you know, like he was gonna pick the refrigerator up and throw it at Roy.
I think he threw his like his little buttle chair.
Let's say he had turned into the creature in that call.
Yes.
He turned into the
Lorne Armstrong is the creature. from the producer of Taken Abroad.
All the shit with him right up to that point.
You were growling at him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He won't go around anybody else when he's like that.
No, but you were
the only one that he comes around when he's
How
like
is he blaming this on Roy?
Anymore when he's like that because
hey guys, we got a donation. Well, it's Roy's fault. The classic abuser behavior is that you're never gonna say I hit him because I'm abusive. You're gonna say he got me to the point where I fucking punched him. Like he made me do that. He knows not to do that with me or whatever. DSP Historical Society said, I really love Blue Boy. Ready? Hold on. But Black Boy is growing on me. So you might have to get new personalized plates and everything. Change your tattoo and everything.
Black Boy?
Just be Black Boy now.
I can do it.
Just think about it. Just think about being Black Boy for what could go wrong. Who would have an issue with that?
Not black people.
Roy.
Not black.
Roy and that was fine. He was talking normally. You were screaming.
Yeah, but you don't know everything that happened before.
Bro, we heard it all.
Throwing things at him?
No, I never throw anything at anyone. Unless they throw something at me first.
So what were you throwing?
Fireballs. Just fucking fireballs out of his hand. But when he was done, all these plates were all over the ground. But he was for sure throwing fireballs.
No, probably something on the table.
So he went from he was not throwing stuff to he was just throwing stuff from the table.
Just something from the table, you know.
It's just It's just shit from the table. It's just table shit. Table throwing shit.
It's hard to explain.
Well, I'm not talking to Roy, because Roy's not trying to date me. I'm talking about the way you're acting. So I don't really care what Roy did. I'm saying, what the fuck was that?
What Roy did brought me to that.
Yep.
That was horrifying.
Here I am on probation. He knows it. He continuously comes up here and drunk when he knows I'm not supposed to have beer around me.
You were drunk in that.
So not only were the catfish trying to get Lorne thrown back in prison, but his brother was too.
Yeah.
Roy, Casey, they were all working to get Lorne put back in prison.
It was a team effort.
Roy would show up drunk. Roy would show up drunk just so he could breathe in Lorne's face and remind him of the good times of sweet lady alcohol.
Was I drinking? Oh, yeah, maybe I was drinking back then. I guess I was one night.
I guess I was. He listened to the whole recording.
Roy was always doing stuff.
I mean, maybe at that point I was.
He's like, I might have been sober in that one.
A sip. I don't know. We got to listen again. I don't remember that particular fight.
Me off. Period. He just.
So how's that? So that's your excuse, Roy's why you act like a scary demon?
Roy won't go to and be drunk with anybody else.
I don't care about Roy. I'm talking about you. You're the one that goes grrr and is throwing shit at him.
Because he brought me to that point.
You were growling.
Yeah, because he just continuously does the same shit.
So you growl? What even is that?
It's better that I growl than I hit something.
But you were throwing things. You growled.
I was gonna say.
You growled and threw things.
Yeah, it didn't really deter you from throwing shit.
Do you know who else growls and throws things? Baboons. Like actual primates will growl and throw shit at each other, and that's what Lorne. If Lorne would have
Lorne's mom's a gorilla, so it all makes sense.
so it all works out. But if Lorne would have had a pile of his own feces in front of him, would he have thrown his shit at? Would he have thrown his shit at Roy?
Yeah, because Roy pushed him to that level.
But you put him to the limit. Look,
Roy's fault.
You can't get me mad, and I'm standing behind a pile of my own shit, and you're not going to expect to get some flung at you. If that happens, that's on you.
What did Roy even do?
You know exactly what Roy did. You know goddamn well what Roy did. He did something Lorne didn't like.
I can't remember the first half of that call, but Roy must have did something.
I don't Winnie, and he has an African girlfriend. That's enough.
The end. And Lorne didn't have a pass, by the way. Just
he's not on No African Americans. You can't say that shit.
Yeah, he was not on. He was not on MoNegroes or MoNegroes. He was on neither show.
I don't even remember that one. I remember one.
Oh, why?
Me and Roy got in a fight one time. It wasn't even really a fight. It was more a wrestling match because we won't hit each other.
I would love to see that.
But
so would I.
Just
Lorne on Slap Fight, whatever that show's called.
Why do you keep talking about Roy?
Lorne would take one slap. He would really start crying and leave. Lorne couldn't take
He would cry.
Yeah, the first slap.
Have you seen that show?
I think Lorne could take physical pain. Yeah, I have. I think Lorne could take. I mean, because Lorne's built solid. Physically, he could take it, but mentally, he couldn't. His feelings would get too hurt, and he would cry.
Yeah.
Because he would want someone to baby him. He would like want one of the women in the audience to be like, "Oh, poor baby, poor pedo slap fight."
That's a good show.
Why is there not?
I'd watch that.
Why is there not a pedo slap fight league hosted by Chris Hansen?
Winner gets off the registry.
And if it's
man,
Lorne,
they'll sign up for that.
That's a pretty good deal.
If it's Lorne, he just gets to finish that class. He can just be done with it. Let's just admit you're never gonna finish this shit. If you could win pedo slap fight.
Because I tried not to behave like that.
You're saying stuff about get away from that dumb African bitch.
I tried to not
That's
behave.
how you really think?
Casey's disgusted.
Did what?
You were saying he was with a dumb African bitch?
Well,
you called her the N-word?
No.
Well, no, you did.
No, what? His girlfriend.
The fuck you mean no? I just played it
I
for
was
you.
like so confused.
No.
I mean, that just proves he was not listening to that entire time that she was playing that.
Girlfriend was a
No.
guy.
No, he doesn't give a shit. He just wants this to be done. I don't understand why he would continue talking to you. You were not like there was not one phone call that I feel like started and ended nicely. They all started with you sounding bored, and they ended with him sounding sad. Like every
I was
single
either mad about something or I was super fucking bored the entire time.
Did you ever?
I was
feel
seriously
like
probably like playing Xbox. I was like not even paying attention half the time.
you were playing the Fortnite with Reborn. Did
We
you
were
ever
we were most likely playing Fortnite.
Yeah, with just undies on. I know how you guys do it on your cams.
Totally. Yep.
Did you ever feel like you were actually trying to give Lorne advice, like advice that if he would have put into practice could have improved him as a person?
Sometimes, I mean, yeah. Most of the time is.
Did you feel
like
yourself? Oh, go sorry. Go
sorry.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you feel yourself get to a point where you're so upset that you're trying to teach him a lesson that like just a human, a 50-year-old man should know?
Yeah, there were plenty of times I've done that. I mean, you can hear me towards the end of the calls. You can tell I'm over it. After I got that, the psych evaluation, I pretty much just checked out. I didn't even care anymore.
Yeah, you had nothing left to
Because
get.
I was like, what is there left to get after that? A document that proves he's a pedophile. So at that point, I was just like, I'll say whatever the fuck I want to him.
Not only do you have video proof in the form of To Catch a Predator, years later you have a document that you paid for to verify that you're a pedophile.
Jerking off to 9-year-old girls.
Yeah, well, he was concerned about her.
He thought that was going to prove that he was not a pedophile.
Yeah, that he wasn't a pedophile.
I'll tell you right now why I'm not a pedophile, because it bothers me how attracted I am to that 9-year-old girl on the news. What's that tell you, Doc? Write that in your little fucking tablets.
Okay, you called his boyfriend the N-word.
Well,
that's funny because Lawrence had 2 boyfriends. Me and Reborn.
Yeah, but has he called either of them the N-word?
He doesn't know I'm black.
Don't think like that, but apparently I said that.
Why?
I don't know. I was mad.
Racist.
So you call someone the N-word?
Normally, no.
You're a terrible person.
Holy Christ. How did I know something fucked up was going to be fucking said?
Did you hear that? You're really going to try to turn this around on me?
This is just fucking unbelievable.
It really is.
Casey, why don't you just say that you don't want to come out here?
I mean,
because
I
then
don't
I can't
want
get more
to
calls
after
out
that
of you.
because you can't
Yeah.
explain it.
Yeah, this is only call 71, Lauren. You're gonna have to go a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
I still got. No, I was gonna milk this fucking dry.
It's like when people say, "I don't know why you didn't just hang up." You know how good these calls would be if you just hung up whenever Lorne upset you. There'd be nothing. You can't hang up.
Yeah.
That's just,
Or when they're like, "Why did the catfish call him back?"
It's just an excuse. That's why you.
Yeah, so that there'd be a call for
Or
you.
it's like
listen
that's
to.
the right. I was like, we call him back because he's mad.
It's like when Jesse.
And hopefully
would hang up
he'll
on me.
yell at you.
Jesse would hang up on me 50 times. I called her back every time because I wanted content. Otherwise, it was a waste of my
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, if he was being boring, I would just let it go.
I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't just masturbating myself like you do when you listen to MoNegroes most Mondays.
Yes, every Monday.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's fucking
Yeah, it's
gross,
just an
man.
excuse. You screaming, saying the N-word and throwing stuff, dumb pedophile bitch.
Couldn't think of any other fucking reason.
You stupid queer bitch. Suck your brother's dick.
I was just trying to get as many insults in before he hung up.
And that's how the call ends. And then there's another call after that. That's the best part.
Never
You
gonna
done calling
go
me a
away on
stupid
his
queer
own.
bitch, told me to suck my.
How can he talk to somebody after that? After all that, how can he talk to the person after
Go suck
that?
your brother's dick. Talk to you tomorrow, baby. Next up, we have a 3-minute video. This is a little palate cleanser from one of my favorite not new lolcows, but a new discovery of mine, Sika, the failed sex worker, fake DID. She posts 150, 200 videos a day, all of them arguing with people trying to claim that she is in fact native. It's great, but this one is called "Why Do Chinese Men Prefer Sex Dolls to Human Women?" To give you just 30 seconds of background, there is this man that she's with who is very schizophrenic. She believes VR porn has made him schizophrenic, and he has ordered a sex doll that's going to take 10 weeks or 10 days, I can't remember, and she's trying to get him to cancel. She's trying to get him to cancel the order. And this is real.
Okay.
A sex doll can just lie there while I play games. He's making a good point. He's saying, if I had a sex doll, it would just lie there while I play games. I don't gotta fuck with it. So he's comparing her to the sex doll. And that was a fair point.
Give me money so I can leave here. Give me money so I can leave.
right now.
Give me money so I can leave. Tell me sex doll is better than me. You're dead to me. You're so dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. I'll never see or talk to you. You're gonna replace me with a sex doll? You're a waste of my fucking life. I came here to spend your birthday with you, not be replaced for a sex doll. Ugh.
Who is this person and why is she recording this?
I'm in the bathroom getting dressed.
It's Sika. This is Sika. I'm telling you, she makes 1,000 videos a day. She records shit like this. She had a rant on Valentine's Day because she was saying that her Chinese boyfriend is schizophrenic because of VR porn, and then she like simulated what he does with the VR porn. She's a mess, but I'm telling you, this is good shit.
Look beautiful. You're out there looking at.
Hold on, no, give me a second.
I hate you. You live in your trashy fucking house. Trashy fucking house. Trashiest, nastiest fucking place ever.
Oh my god.
Trash. This is trash. Replace me with a fucking sex doll.
He has a lot of shoes.
I hate you. You're so disgusting.
Like a black man.
Look how disgusting he is.
He is. He looks like he's wearing
Him and his nasty ass.
like African patterned shirt.
He looks like the MoNegroes logo.
I was like, that is a Bill Cosby shirt.
I think Martin Lawrence designed this shit. Is that a Martin Lawrence?
I'll say I've seen that shirt like on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Uncle Phil was wearing it.
Yeah.
If you want to leave, then cancel your fucking self. I'll be a boyfriend.
So it's going to take 10 days. So
It's gonna take 10 days. She said, didn't that sound like something the Lord would say? If you don't want me to leave, cancel your sex doll and be a good boyfriend. You don't want to fucking leave, cancel your will though, and be a good fucking girlfriend.
Home first, you wait for the money later.
I need money to go home. I live 2 hours away. I used all my money to come see you.
Okay, let's go back for some gas. Go to the gas station and back for some gas. Have that good paycheck that will help you.
It was a mistake. Thinking you loved me. It was a mistake.
I didn't know that in my Tsunami activity is hurting you a lot.
It is hurting me. It's hurt everything about us.
Stop me. That's all. You couldn't stop me before. Even though yesterday you could. Now you flip the switch. You like flipping the switch, and you don't want to flip it back.
I'm never ever coming back for you.
Uh-oh.
You and your sex dolls, your VR headsets, your pussy.
From my daily
You say it's better than me?
It's not. I haven't even tried it. Never had a chance to try it. That's why I want to have money. What do I do?
He needs to try it
It's like, oh,
first.
better than it's not. I haven't even had a chance to try. Just let me try it. Then I'll tell. Well, how am I going to review you versus the sex doll if I didn't even put my dick in it yet? I haven't even put my dick in it yet. And you want a review? Girl, this wouldn't even be a verified review on Amazon. That's the kind of man I need to try it first.
I don't know if
I'm sex dolls.
Now I'm deciding sex doll. Slam the door one more again. Slam the door one more again, and then I'll know. Then I'm getting the sex doll. Keep it up.
When you're down, I'm bored.
I'm never gonna see you again.
I love you.
Oh, and that was Sika.
So, she's pretty upset.
Yeah. Black boy? Black, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What were you saying now?
I don't remember.
Nice. What did you think of Sika?
I thought I felt bad for her. She was getting replaced by a sex doll.
She's a wreck.
She looked. I'm interested to see more of her.
Oh, dude, I'll give you the link. It's there's some crazy shit. She's hilarious. Not on purpose hilarious, but there are some hilarious videos. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. So I will give you the link for that.
Yeah, she has some lolcow potential. I can see it.
Yeah, and she's consistent. Lots and lots of videos every day. So, and she does videos where she twerks with her mom. That's how you know you have a good lolcow, when the mom helps make the video.
The mom helps you out. Yeah.
There's a video where she called the police on her stepdad, because he wanted her to leave because she wasn't helping to pay for any of the bills, but she was just smoking weed. And she's like, but I gave you guys some of my weed. And they're like, you got to do more than give us weed. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Hello.
When I said that, I said it out of frustration. I was drunk and I was frustrated. I've been dealing with the same stuff from Roy for so long. And you've seen some shit.
Shut up, Roy.
Shut up, Roy.
Yep.
He's busy talking to his African bitch. Nigger.
Oh.
Yo, he can't say that.
I don't know why you think you need to play it. I don't need that.
That's wiretapping.
Some of the stuff that I've had to deal with Roy.
But what does Roy have to do with saying the N-word?
Well,
I was frustrated. I was frustrated because Roy had been sending money to him.
We all become racist when we're frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was being catfished by the guy, and it was costing his marriage, and yet his marriage was being blamed on me. And somehow it was blamed on me that they got divorced. I don't know how that happened, considering I never went down there.
I mean, did she divorce him after you was
I
caught
moved
in the
here,
stain?
like 2 years later.
what this sounds like when people are in an interrogation and they're like, so and when's the last time you saw him? Well, I mean, I woke up that morning and I made eggs. I normally
go
don't
through
eat
their
white
whole
eggs, but they had a really good deal. Yeah. What
irrelevant
if any of
details.
this do?
Lorne loves doing that.
Yeah. Just to try, and it's like either they're trying to get you lost on a bunny trail where you forget the original question, or they're trying to come up with it in their head. And that don't work.
They get divorced. Roy would come up here a lot, but I would never go down there. And he'd come up here drunk, and I'd tell him not to come up here drunk. And I didn't even know that Jackie would get mad at me for him coming up here. I didn't know she was mad at me at all until after they got divorced, and Roy said that Jackie blamed me for the divorce.
Okay, so why did you say the N-word?
Are you listening, Casey?
Frustrated.
None of that had to do with anything.
Casey, are you listening? I was blamed for divorce. Did you hear anything? Casey, sometimes I feel like all you're doing is thinking about my dink, and you're not paying attention to my brain at all.
Yep.
If you know me as a man, you know that when I get disappointed, I call people racial slurs.
Yeah, Roy got divorced. They blamed it on me. N-word. I mean, what?
Yep.
Like,
Well, it makes perfect sense when you explain it.
I couldn't paint a clearer picture, you bimbo. You know what, Casey? I'm done with you. I should have walked away from you with that Dateline sting. You ain't no good.
Roy's life. Everybody had tried to talk to him. I had tried to talk to him so many times. He'd give me such a hard time about it, and gave Mom such a hard time about it, and Jackie and everybody.
So frustration turns you into a racist? You called the person a racial slur because Roy ruined his life?
I did. What do you want me to say? I didn't? It's on recording. Had it not been on recording, you never would have heard any of that.
Good point.
Exactly. I think what must happen when you're not being recorded?
I don't say it.
Well, because you have no one to talk to.
So he don't say the N-word when he not being recorded.
That was such a sneaky punch in the stomach because you don't have anyone to talk to. He could watch the TV and yell racial slurs at that. But Casey, that was so mean. I gotta rewind that. That was shitty. What a shitty thing for Casey to say.
I don't say it.
Well, because you have no one to talk to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that my whole life was supposed to be recorded. It's a good thing that it's not everybody that has to go through that.
Well, I mean, you clearly do say it, right? Because I heard you say it when you didn't know you were being recorded.
I have obviously said it before. Do I say it anymore? No. I don't let things get me frustrated like that anymore.
I mean, I've heard you say the N-word, I've heard you say faggot, which is weird because you've dated men and have sucked a penis before, which is weird that you would call...
I'm just saying it's weird that you would call people gay because you've dated men and you've sucked a dick. That's not Casey. That's not how you talk to people, sweetie. Casey, growing up in the bright lights of Hollywood, just hasn't learned to talk to people. That's not how you talk to people. Are you still there, Black?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a little choppy. You sound a little choppy. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
There's a tornado, so are you watching? Are you at the bar? I want you watching out.
Oh, you're
at the bar.
People.
You must be over there smoking that marijuana.
This is where we're going to get this clear.
Yeah.
You know how
smoking marijuana. I heard the fucking Tostitos pizza rolls.
I got bagel bites in the oven.
Pizza rolls.
I have never sucked on a penis.
Well, yes, you have. But you have, though.
No, I never sucked on his penis.
You sucked on your penis.
So which one is it, Lorne? Because he said that he never sucked on a penis, he never had his penis sucked, but didn't he say that?
He tells a story.
Black?
He tells a story where his mom would run into the store and leave him and his brother in the car, and they would put a blanket up over the windows and like do stuff to each other.
Do you believe that?
I don't. I go back and forth. I don't know. I know a lot of people think he's making it up.
The reason why I think he's making it up is because I feel like Lorne, with his big bag of look how much he goes by being a victim now. The first thing he did when Chris started asking him questions wasn't to answer anything about what he did, but to try and get sympathy for the fact that he had been tricked before. He'd been tricked by someone else online. I
feel like it. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, please.
No, I was gonna say. I just feel like if he was making it up, I don't know if he would say it was his brother though.
Well, who else would it be?
I don't know, like a female babysitter. I feel like he would, because he's so anti-gay and doesn't want anyone to think he's gay, that if he were to make it up, it would be like a story where he's still like fucking a chick.
Yeah. And he didn't want it, but she made him do it. Like every other woman just comes onto him. They can't resist.
Yeah. So I feel like if he were to make it up, I mean, he sounds pretty convincing when he's saying it.
Yeah.
To me, at least.
Way to look at it. Yeah, so that's a different way to look at it. The wrong way, but it is a different way.
And then he tells a story about how his brother would like whistle to him from upstairs. And
Yeah,
it was like
I've heard that.
To go do each other.
And which brother does he say? Which brother this was?
He does. I can't remember any of their names though.
I know it's one of the brothers though. It's like Richard. It wasn't like it's one of the brothers though that he's still cool with and he's still good with.
Yeah, he still hangs out with him all the time.
You would just think that's what makes me think how is that true?
Well, there's a call that hasn't been released yet, where he goes into detail about the brother loving, and it sounds, I don't know. To me, it sounded like he was telling the truth, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a liar, so.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you lie all the time.
Exactly.
You can't really, people don't believe you.
No, and then when you do have some like horrific thing that happened to you and you're telling people about it, they can't believe you because you have shown a pattern in history of lying, especially to get sympathy or, to try and say, well, I can't be wrong because this happened to me. So that absolves me of my age.
He would use it to get sympathy if it was a lot. I mean, he doesn't like telling the story.
Yeah.
So you would think if it was like a way to get sympathy or to excuse his behavior, he would tell that story more.
Yeah.
But he like genuinely doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, and I get, okay. All right.
Casey, why can't you get that shit out of your head?
Well, I'm just trying to clarify. I thought you.
So naturally, I make fun of him for it.
What you're trying to clarify is coming from your head. I don't know where you got that I did.
I don't either.
Well, that's what I thought you said. That's what I'm trying to clarify.
Listen, why is it such a big deal for you to talk about something like that with me when you know that I don't want to talk about that stuff, that it traumatized me?
So you just lick a butthole?
Unbelievable.
God, see, if this wasn't Lorne, I'd feel
What did
so
you guys
bad.
do? Maybe put her hand job?
Like, I listened to it, and I'm like, God, what was I thinking?
Just silence and then just lick the butthole.
Casey.
I'm just curious.
What part of I don't want to talk about it is not being understood here.
I understand it, but I'm asking you to. So,
it
does he just
traumatized
fuck
me.
you
So
up?
why
Are
do
you guys
think I would want to talk
69
about
or?
It traumatized me for many, many years. It still does.
You guys pissed?
To this day.
You guys pissed?
Why do you think I would want to talk about it?
Give him a reach
They
around.
kiss. They rub noses. Yeah.
I'm glad you're finding humor out of this.
And again,
Well,
you're
you gotta
saying if
laugh,
this
Lorne.
wasn't. if it wasn't Lorne that you would feel real bad. But remember when he was talking to Lockhart and he was trying to make her talk about her abuse from her father.
Yeah, see, I don't feel bad because this was so traumatizing for him, and then he goes and tries to do it to several little girls.
Exactly.
So he knows how damaging it is, where he's like, it affects me to this day. And it's like, okay, well, you were about to do that to a bunch of children yourself.
A bunch of them. Yeah.
So I don't feel bad at all making fun of him.
No, I think that's one thing that he also forgets, that people do know. You tried doing this to several people. You didn't give a shit. And the only reason you were concerned about Kayla being in chat logs is because you didn't want any other more experienced, better looking predators hitting on your little project. Is that you? Is that you, Black? What are you doing?
I think my headphones died.
Oh, okay.
Does it sound fine now?
Yeah, no, I just heard like a little click.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Oh, boy, you getting yourself a 40.
Which one is it?
I'm drinking a 40 out of a brown paper bag.
Oh, your mom, can you
On
give
my
me a
stoop.
40? Can you give me a 40 on your way home?
Yep.
Why, Blue Boy? Stop calling me at work.
It's Black Boy now.
It's Black Boy today, Mom. And
No, when I'm drinking it, I become Black Boy.
I can say this word all I want. Blue Boy. No.
Now watch me crit walk.
No. I bring out the cardboard box and I break dance on the sidewalk.
Start break dancing in front of the house in the hills of Reseda, California, where you live.
Right, the whitest area.
Yeah, you just break dancing out front in your doctor's khakis backwards.
Great.
So how many penises have you touched?
Oh, Casey.
That's sad, Casey. That's sad.
That's all.
First of all, you called for a better conversation than that.
I thought you called for a better conversation than that.
I'll tell you how many I've touched.
No,
Tell me how many you've touched.
no.
Thanks.
Hey, you're the racist, homophobic asshole, not me.
And the cocksucker.
Right.
Did you suck on Paul's earlobe?
Casey.
That's romantic.
Talk stupid, then I'm just going to get off the phone.
You kissed his neck?
Good night.
You sucked his dick?
I had to get one in there.
Because we get the answer. We get the answer on the next call. If the dick. No, I don't think he does. But yeah, damn you, Roy. Damn you, Roy, for what he did, getting Lorne to that point. He got Lorne to that point where Lorne was a racism. He was thrown out racisms because of Roy's irresponsibility, and that's really something that that he's gonna have to live with. But guys, I'm afraid I've got breaking news.
Hey, there he is. Is Celsius Energy responsible for recent zombie attacks across the UK? According to the company, yes, and they did it on purpose. A company spokesperson had this to say.
They took our water. They told us to give the babies Celsius. We did. The next day, one baby turns into 13 babies. So many babies. They had wings. They were thirsty. Thirsty for Celsius and brains. They smelled wonderful though. Step up or step off.
More on this as it unfolds. I'm Paul Phillyflips.
So that was a Step Up ad disguised as a Celsius ad.
As breaking news. Yeah, it's really went deep on that one. What a weird commercial.
Do these people know they're part of this universe? Because
Bro, like, who is this lady? Does she know this is what this video is being used for?
No, these are like I hire the same people for projects I do, like corporate projects that I do. I use the same people for those as I do for this shit. A lot of times I'll just throw in on the order. I'll just throw in like some of this shit as like a side thing. So
And they ask no questions. They're just like,
no,
okay.
Of course not. No, I do a ton of orders.
Like, I don't pay you to ask questions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, hey, listen, you think You think there's not another Indian dude who's gonna say this?
I love it.
Someone else. You don't want to say this?
Hi, I am Lorne Identity. I am staring at you through your windows. You look great.
You know, the fake clobbering time should be an Asian guy with a paper bag over his head.
Yeah, I don't see why not. So I'm definitely gonna have
Take
to get
that paper bag off your head.
Take that fucking paper bag off. Get here in person.
Because when you're the alpha male, everyone wants to take you down, children.
Wow. All right. So now we are on to we're on the call 73.
And be able to deal with shit. Tired dealing with mom. Then Roy's fucking going back to drinking. So he's fucking retarded.
Mm-hmm.
The drinking. It's fucking idiot.
Yeah, so he's not going to go to rehab or whatever.
Apparently not. I mean, mom still thinks she's going to be able to get him to go, but he's told Sue that he's not going to go. That he thinks that it's like a jail. And I told Roy, I said, it's not like a jail, Roy. It's like a resort. I said, they don't lock you up there. So they try to get you so that you're sober, not so that you're locked up. But all he's doing is trying to find any excuse to not go. He stopped taking his depression pills and he started drinking again. So I think the alcohol has done something to him because he drank so much over so many years, and you know, Sue is such a good person too.
Why don't you go on a date with Sue?
I don't have any interest in Sue.
Maybe not right now, but what if you like take her out or something?
Like, no. Why are you trying to set me up with her?
I don't even know her. I can't set you up with her. I don't know her.
You're trying to talk me into going out with her.
Yeah, I'm trying to like do things differently. You know, you have me and Jamie blocked. You want to like start over with a new life, and why not?
So when was this in the timeline? Was this after the throuple had ended? When was this?
This was towards the end of the throuple, where every time he'd get mad, he'd block the girls on his cell phone, but he had a house phone. So we would just call him on that.
Oh, okay.
That's why she's saying, like, well, you blocked us.
And
When I was talking to him.
When was this in relation to when someone tried to get me to expose the troll?
This,
You know?
I think, was after that.
Okay.
Because he saw that video on Joey's channel.
Oh, he did?
And that kind of fucked with us a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know the whole story, but
I know the story.
It was Roy's fault.
I love you both.
It's Roy's fault.
The thing with Jamie is, it's after the stuff that I've seen on the internet, it's very hard for me to know if she's real or not.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what you tell me, that shit is still on the internet, and it still doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And her constantly fighting to not come up and see me, that doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, both of those things have been explained to you several times, so I'd rather not even talk about it.
They've been explained, but it doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah, well, it makes sense, and if you can't make sense of it, I mean, it's pretty easy to understand. We've said it like 100 times. So, I mean, there's really no point in talking about that again. What happens though if the police don't do anything? Like about all this stuff, like you took it to the sheriff. What if he gets in touch with his friend from Homeland Security and he's like, oh, there's nothing we can do?
Don't know. Figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him continue doing this shit.
No, I'm not telling you to let him continue it. I'm just saying, what would be your next move?
I don't know yet. I'm just taking a break from even thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit that it's been allowed to happen this long.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off because probation didn't let me on the internet for 5 or 6 years, 6 or 7 years, and all this stuff has been going on without me knowing the depth of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then till Ashley finally let me on there so I could see it, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Why would someone let him on to see what people were saying about him online? Like anyone who was really looking out for Lorne's best interest wouldn't do that, because they would know that's going to drive him crazy and make him want to be back online. That's going to make him violate.
I think it's because it's the only thing that's going to get through to him. They've tried to explain to him many times that this is not real. They know this is like his probation officers. They are dumb, but they're not dumb enough to believe any of this is actually real. They know it's fake, and they've tried explaining it to him many times. So what I'm thinking is they just got to a point where they're like, "What? Like, just let him see it for himself, and then this will all stop." And of course, it doesn't stop because Lorne is an idiot.
That's got to be so hard to be in a position where your job is to keep this guy off. Just try and keep him from getting into trouble. Just trying to make him see shit the way it is, and he's constantly coming to you and telling you about what are catfish. Everyone else can see there's a catfish. It'll probably be like when you see someone getting, they're getting relationship scammed by some Nigerian dude, and everyone else can see it but them. Like they're the only ones who think, no, I'm in love. This person is this real person, and everyone's trying to tell them, and they just don't want to hear it.
Well, isn't that funny that Lorne can see it when Roy's being catfished by that African bitch?
Yeah.
So it's funny that he knows. Like Lorne can see someone else being catfished.
Yeah. Well, it's like when he's mad at that guy in the sex class because the guy is
wasn't
like
that funny?
Yeah, the guy's like flipping about his charge and won't
It's
admit
exactly what Lorne does.
His name was Warren Larmstrong. The guy pissed me off. and Lorne saying it, and you expect it like to be a joke. At the end, him to go, or maybe have a realization when he goes, you know what, Casey? Now that I'm saying it out loud, I realize I do all these same things too. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have some learning about myself to do. Never happened.
Nope.
We stopped that for a long time ago.
So, if they're letting you do one-on-one counseling, then why do they still need you to do the polygraph?
Oh, because they want to.
But I mean, because let's say you did, they would just say, well, we'll do one-on-one counseling, which is what they're doing, right?
No, well, maybe they want to see if there's anything else that I've hidden. I don't know.
I thought it was just about that stuff.
I can't answer for their reasoning in doing it. I mean, she hasn't said anything other than, about me not doing it. So I don't know.
Mm. Well, at least
I hate that they let him do that.
Let him do what?
The one-on-one counseling.
Yeah, why?
That's
would
what
they let him do
he's wanted. Because I am a fucking idiot. I sent them an email with the audio of him recording class, and he got kicked out of class. I don't remember the teacher's name, but the teacher was like, I don't want him in here anymore. He's a troublemaker. He's holding everyone else back. And instead of getting punished for that, they gave him a counselor for himself.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. It's like, okay, great. Well,
were you hoping
he got exactly what he wanted?
Were you hoping he would go back to jail?
My goal the entire time was to get him thrown back in jail.
Hold on. So, because whenever you do a catfish, in my mind, there has to be a goal. There has to be something that you're working towards. So the two things you wanted was thing one was proof that he was a predator, and thing 2 was Lorne to go back to jail.
Well, the proof he was a predator, that just kind of happened. I didn't think that document existed until he gave it to me. No, the one goal I had, I was like, if I can just get him to violate probation and go back to jail, that'd be great. And it doesn't happen, unfortunately. He violates probation and nothing happens because he's supposed to have a job. He's supposed to have like a steady job and, participate in class, not record class. He breaks all of those rules and they just kind of let it slide.
See, that's so fucked up. And then they
don't care.
Then they expect him to show progress or learn something. Well, you're just floating him through.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of their fault.
Yeah.
Like they sent him back to jail for drinking and he doesn't drink anymore. So he only learns if you punish him.
That's it. That's crazy. So he got rewarded. That's all that happened is he got rewarded.
Yeah. So
with
right.
no
So
count.
the whole. Yeah. So I was like, that made me mad because my one goal, I made it better for him. Like he was able to get what he wanted out of it. So that sucked.
Well, but then but you also gave him hope of a relationship and took that away. So I think anytime that happens, he loses.
Sure.
And look, Dr. Cunt with the donation. Dr. Cunt, a real doctor. I have 3 black friends, including Black Boy. Are the other two? Are the other 2 me and Slothcat? Or are we not? Are we not included in that? Can you more information, please, doctor? And yeah, honest, at least the teacher knows he's a troublemaker. I can picture that teacher in Slothcat, we've got to get this Lorne series of him in the rape class.
Oh, Carl asked a question. Do you think he actually did get his psych report recording, but because it did not vindicate him? No, he didn't get it. He says that he heard it, and I asked him about it. He says, well, we were both right. And that doesn't make any sense because I don't know how he can be right and the polygrapher also be right if they were saying 2 completely different things.
Multiverse.
But
obviously.
Right, I don't know. But he says he heard it and it did not say what he thought it did.
Enter the Codverse said, do you think he would have driven over state lines if Casey could only fly into the neighboring state's airport?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have done that. No. He's allowed to go over state lines. He's allowed to go to New Hampshire. But he has to be back the same day.
So no overnight.
No overnight. I mean, his old job, obviously now, he's hustling wood pallets. But
he's not hustling. I'm gonna buy. Look, if he's hustling wood pallets, I'm gonna buy some.
Dude, I know. Those things, if he has them, they're just rotting in the front yard.
Yeah, that's what I want them for. I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna record them. I'm gonna bring Slothcat with me, and we're gonna be in a gold Suburban.
I'm sure we'll see. Someone's gonna go to the 10 Mile yard sale, and we'll see. Someone will take pictures, hopefully.
Hey man, I'm here about the ballots. That's how I'm gonna talk. Me and Slothcat.
Oh, that's racist.
No, how's that racist? The voice is
You're doing
it's the name is actually non-racist Latino vampire. It's a famous character.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Non-racist.
It has non-racist in there.
Yeah. So how could it be racist if it's in the name?
No, you're right.
Man, it's me. I'm a vampire, and he's a vampire. He's a vampire. So how's that?
And then I'm a non-racist Latino black guy dressed as a cat.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
There you go.
So is that racist too?
What is a sloth cat?
What do you mean?
What's that name? What's that?
I don't follow.
I just be curious the origins of the name.
I like sloths and I like cats.
Okay.
Can you say sloths again, please?
Sloths? Look, I don't hear myself saying nothing different. Now, you may be laughing because you hear something different. That's because you have a hearing problem.
That's on you. That's not on me. And if you're unfamiliar with Latino vampire, Black Boy, please point your eyes to the screen.
¿Qué pasa? What's up, y'all? Westmost rocking the mic again. Cold representing rocket fuel malt liquor.
Bueno, bueno, bueno. It's got the mad flavor that any situation to the next level. So when you're on the party or fiesta starts bouncing and the ladies start bumping.
There's only one answer. Rocket fuel malt liquor. Damn! Now that's a fiesta.
What's racist about that?
If you were white, that'd be racist.
He had on a sombrero.
A sombrero, and he was a vampire. How
He
can
was
a
a
vampire?
vampire.
Like, I don't even think it's race in vampires.
Vampire's not a race. It's a way of life. It's a way of life. Well, you know what? Just hit me up. We'll work on your apology after the stream.
Can we please?
What
Damage
a stupid
control.
thing to do.
I'm going through a lot, dealing with mom having cancer, and
How's mom feeling?
I'm really close to her, and she's doing good. And it's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe. And she's supposed to go for some, I guess next Friday, something that they put dye in her system, and it's supposed to tell if the cancer has spread to her lymph nodes and her bones.
Lymph nodes.
And she had another lump
That
on her
kid
other
West.
breast.
Yeah, lymph nodes. Like the noid from the...
So,
That's what Jordan called me. Hey, kid.
Oh, sucks. Joke up about it all the time because I'm so close to her.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, I know. That's what she says too. It's just hard when it's your own mother. It sucks.
Was you able to pay her back all that money you owe her?
Was you able to pay her back all that money you owe her? Let me explain why that's a bully comment, Casey. Because not only was it just purposely making fun of his speech, but then right when he's talking about his mom, you remind him, this woman that you're talking about how much you love, and just 2 calls ago, you talk about how you've had lots of money 3 different times in your life. You haven't paid your mom back or Betty. So what have you done with it? Where'd the money go? Hey, Lorne, while you're sitting here choking up about your mom, just remember.
You haven't paid her back one goddamn dime of what you owe her. Those people don't think you're so great. They think you're a piece of shit.
That's it.
They're making a fool of you.
They're making a goddamn fool of you.
I love you too, mother.
I wish I could say the same. I really do. Now, I love your brothers and sisters. I love them. I love this chair I'm sitting in, but I don't love you. I tolerate you, you pedophile piece of shit.
And that's,
He made her a garden once for her birthday.
Really? What kind of garden was it?
It was like an above ground garden. It was so janky looking.
All tobacco. Just nothing but tobacco plants. Mother dear, I'm here to harvest your tobacco, mother dear.
Was you able to pay her back?
In love.
Pay your mom back before she dies.
No, I mean, just ever.
It hasn't been that long since we talked. I'll be able to pay her back once I start working.
I said above
Maybe
ground
she'll
garden.
be
You know
able
what I
to
mean.
use that money towards her cancer treatment.
Don't bully me.
Well, main care pays for that. Main care, Medicare.
What you?
I really do love you and Jamie.
Nice segue.
It's just everything's.
Yeah, that was random.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up.
Really fucked up.
Make it easier if you come out. And if Jamie would come out. It's like I'm stuck. Can't do anything.
Yeah, we'll get out there eventually.
It just any day now.
Thing is eventually.
Well, yeah, you've been wishy-washy every other day. You just blocked us. Why would I, plan a trip?
Can you do the cha-ching bully comment on Crispy Treat, please?
I'm committed to
Oh, yeah. Let me know. What did Crispy Treat say?
I said above ground garden when everyone knew I meant a raised garden. And I'm being bullied for it because I sound like an idiot.
Is there something different than an above ground garden? Is there an underground garden that I should know about?
They're making a fool of me.
They're making a fool of you.
They don't think you're so great. They're making a fool of you.
I love when she tells them that. Well, as long as they give me money, I don't give a fuck. Because he was feeling that really did hurt his feelings that she said that to him. He didn't want to hear that, and he didn't believe it. He didn't believe it. But like worst case scenario, yeah, they're making fun of me, but you won't be laughing when I'm making all this money from them when they're all buying my book. Thank you for the donation. One of those weirdos with the donation, and one of those weirdos said boots and pants, haircut, new shoes. I love that commercial.
I mean, everyone loves that video, apparently.
I can commit to
haircut.
You. I can't commit to Jamie until I know for sure. Huh?
You blocked me, so that's what I'm saying. The other day, what if I had already bought that plane ticket? You would have blocked me, and now I'd have been out $1,000.
No, you wouldn't. You have my home phone number.
But you blocked me. That's, you know what I mean? I wouldn't.
You wouldn't what? Wouldn't be able to call me? Of course you would have.
Well, why would I?
But Casey's making a good point here, right?
You always would have been told me because.
Well, a good point for a non-locale.
I mean, if you're blocked,
you're using logic.
If you're blocked on his phone, why would you still buy the plane ticket?
To prove to him that you're.
But he blocked you.
Yeah,
so
but he's going to unblock you. But he's going to unblock you when you have a plane ticket.
So she was supposed to just book a plane ticket and somehow get from the airport to, I don't know where Cornville is, but I'm assuming it's not near the airport. And just knock on his door and hope that.
No, well, okay, you're looking at it all wrong. You don't need to do all that.
Okay.
Buy the plane ticket. Contact Lorne. Show him, verify that the plane ticket. Call on.
But I can't because I'm blocked.
Oh, okay, but you can. You call the home phone.
Damn it! All right, you got me there.
Jessie would block me all the time. She'd say, "I'm blocking you on Skype. Call me on my phone." Like, what's the point?
Why block if you're going to answer the phone?
Because it's a half block. It's like, look, don't make me fully block you. I'm going to half block you. I'm going to make it a little less convenient. Yeah, it's a warning block. That's all it is.
Probation.
So I'm supposed to chase you down? Like, that's what I'm saying. If you block me, clearly you want nothing to do with me, so I'm not going to travel across country, spend $1,000 when you haven't even answered me.
It isn't anything to do with you. My head was completely full. I was overloaded with shit.
That's all.
And I just couldn't
His head was
handle
full.
anything else right then.
When you got him to drive out to the airport, did you think that was the end of the troll?
Yeah, I thought that was there. So here's the thing about that. That wasn't planned at all. He was annoying me the entire day, being like, "When are you going to come up here? When are you going to come up here? When are you going to come up here?" And I was just like, "I'm on an airplane right now." And he's like, "Serious?" So I just photoshopped a plane ticket and I sent it to him. And he went to the airport. Like, it wasn't like they were talking about this for a while. Like, there was a plan on, like, this day Casey's coming there. It was done within, like, an hour. I was just like, we were just talking. He was complaining. And I was just like, he's like, "Well, you got to come up here and prove you're real." And I was like, "I'm on my way right now." and he believed it.
So then he rushes over to his mom's house to get her car.
Yeah, so he took his truck because his truck can't drive all the way to the Portland airport because it's like
not
2
there,
hours
not-
away.
Not there,
Not there and back. That's too far. So he borrowed his mom's car. He had to wake up Roy and get her keys. And I felt so bad because I was like, no, Lord, don't wake her up. Your truck will be fine. I was hoping he would take his truck and it would break down.
Lord like jumps in the shower. You know, he's shampooing and conditioning his gray hair testes. He's like thinking, he's imagining the whole time, and you're surprising him. Oh my God!
You'll see. I'll look for the text and I'll send them to you. They're pretty funny because it was totally out of nowhere that she was just like, "Yeah, I'm on an airplane."
Oh, she's on the airplane. I need those car keys, Roy.
Yeah,
Come on, Roy.
I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Roy, I'm gonna be late. You stupid fuck.
And it was so late. I think it was like 2 a.m. for him. He drove and then drove back for 4 hours driving. The voicemails are funny because he's like, "Well, you catfished me, Casey. Congratulations."
So there was no plan. That was it. There was
no. That's what I'm saying. No. There was no plan at all. Like it wasn't anything. I was like, I'm gonna make him go to the airport. It's gonna be great. It was just out of nowhere. I just told him I was on an airplane.
So you were good with like if the troll would have ended, you were fine with it. You were just at that point.
Yeah, because that would have been hilarious.
Yeah. The only thing that would have been better would have been having someone there to videotape Lorne walking around aimlessly. So, but you didn't have time. You didn't have time.
No, because I didn't think he was gonna. I didn't think he was gonna believe it.
Oh, dude! Because
I mean, you saw the plane ticket. It was obviously fake.
Yeah, it looked.
It looked horrible.
Lorne got that.
Try it all.
Lorne got that FOMO dick. That's what sent him to Bowling Green. Lorne got FOMO dick. He is not gonna miss out on the chance to smash that ass.
And then he tried on several outfits.
Weird.
I made him change outfits a few times.
Did he wear his McDonald outfit?
I don't know what he. No, he didn't.
He walked to the airport. They were like, "Sir, you should have been at work minutes ago."
Yeah, at the airport, McDonald's. I made him. He brought a pizza because he weren't going to bring her any pizza the first time he went to go see her. So he brought a frozen pizza.
Frozen.
He made a frozen. He made like a bruschetta, like ham and pineapple. And then he brought her a brisk iced tea.
It's DiGiorno.
yeah, it was a DiGiorno and a brisk iced tea.
He was prepared this time. He had the gas, the pizza.
Well, that's what, I didn't feel as bad. He had food on the way back home, so.
Lord just
I just wonder what's going through your fucking head. Like when he's just like, he's sitting there driving back. He's super tired. The pizza's just there in the passenger seat.
He's looking up. You know he folded it up like a taco. He folded it like a taco and just taking bites out of that pizza.
Yep. He was so mad. Yeah. And he got home and left more voicemails.
And then he ate the rest of the pizza.
Yeah, he had to work that day, so I was hoping. I was like, dude, best case scenario is this dude fucking just falls asleep and hits a tree.
Well, do you think he called in and said he wasn't going to be able to go to work?
I don't remember actually.
No, remember he said that didn't mess up nothing in his day. He got a lot of stuff done.
Oh yeah, he had a
lot done.
He had a great day. He had a great day without you. I should get up like that.
Nothing.
I should get up like that more often. Oh, that's great.
And he could have killed someone.
He could have killed you had him out there dangerous on the road with no sleep. What's wrong with you?
You know what? You got it. Sometimes you got to take the risk.
Lorne, it was worth
it. If a few people have to die for Lorne to crash into a tree, I'm willing. I can live with myself.
See, you and that damn perverted justice don't care about.
But Black and Egbert Mandingo, it's Blue Boy or Black Boy for today. That's here now.
I'm Black Boy.
Could you have imagined though? Because that would have been the fucked up part. Is if Lorne really did get in an accident on the way home, you wouldn't have been able to
kill the family. No, I would not have been able. No. No, in reality, I would have felt horrible.
You would have never been able to release it.
No.
And the police arrest Casey Morrow.
Oh my God.
You see Casey Morrow.
I get Casey Morrow arrested.
Casey Morrow's on trial, and she's like, "I swear I didn't do it."
Like, tell the truth, Casey.
Tell the truth. We saw the blade thing, Casey. Casey, you're a goddamn liar. You haven't left this man alone since you got him arrested in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Oh, fuck.
Don't be so hard on her, Judge. I still love her. Don't be so hard on her.
Lorne's dead and he's talking to the judge?
Yeah, how's that work?
I thought he was still alive.
He's dead in this scenario.
Okay. Are you in the same conversation with us?
I thought you said he like killed other people, but he
died too. Everyone died. We just know that Lorne died in a fiery car accident. We don't know what happened, and then we find out it was because of Blue Boy.
Man by the name of Blue Boy gets sentenced.
And that would explain why Blue Boy goes by Black Boy now.
Have you guys seen Blue Boy? Nah, but Black Boy is here. We're not looking for Black Boy. We're looking for Blue Boy. Clobber time.
Are you the person that texts with Lorne?
No, that was Casey Morrow. Okay, thanks.
Wait, what?
That wasn't me. That was Casey Morrow that was doing it. Okay, thanks.
Probation anyways. I don't know their email addresses or their phone numbers.
All you gotta do is look it up in the phone book.
Yeah.
I don't know their full names. How would I have done any of that?
All you gotta do is look under Bangor Federal Probation. Look right on the internet. Type that right in. You'll get probation's phone number.
Well, I didn't know that.
I don't know why that would be so hard to do.
Yeah, stupid.
Well, the point is I wouldn't have done that since you blocked me.
You have my address.
I'm supposed to show up to the house of a man who blocked me?
I've told you that before.
Yeah, but if you block me, that means you want nothing to do with me.
No, if you showed up, you damn straight I'd want everything to do with you.
Yeah, but that's not what blocked me.
You would have been the first.
Sounds like
you would have been the first one to show me that you're not full of shit.
See?
Yeah, but you blocked me. So why would I do that?
No, see, and that's the thing, Casey. You're looking at it as a block. It's just an obstacle. I was with a woman who told me that she would sometimes want to push me away to see if I would push back, and the answer is absolutely fucking not.
No, Casey don't play those games.
But Lorne does, so he's gonna push to see how hard you're gonna push back to win his love, because you did wrong. So you need to prove to him that you're willing to take that step.
But when has that ever worked for him?
And this is why you're single. This is why you're single, and you don't have a pedophile on your arm, because you're too busy wondering about when's the last time it worked for you, Casey Morrow. It doesn't work for
when he does the threats. It's just when he's like, "I'll never talk to you again."
Yeah, and every one of them goes like, "Okay."
Yeah, so you'd think you'd stop saying that.
He's just waiting. As soon as he meets the one, that when he says, "I'll never talk to you again," she goes, "Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I was wrong." Then that's the one. That's the one he's gonna marry. That's the one he's gonna keep chained up in the shed, the walk-in closet.
Because you love me?
Yeah.
If my boyfriend or girlfriend keeps up with me.
Why are you stuttering?
Because it's so dumb. I don't even know how to.
Ooh.
I think he thinks that she's stuttering because she's in love with him.
If someone breaks up with me, I'm not going to go travel.
Yeah, that's exactly what he thinks. Like,
and
he
it's
said,
like, no, I just stutter a lot.
because you want to answer. Yeah, you want to answer yes, but you're afraid to. Casey, stop running from your feelings.
Not weird that that's what he gets out of that.
Stop running from your heart.
What was that?
I was just saying it's weird that that's what he pulls out of that is her stuttering must mean that she loves him.
Well, because he did the same. Remember when he's talking to Ramona, and she's running down like the days that they've talked or something, and she's just trying to recall the days, and he's like, and I could tell you felt bad about it because you paused there. Like,
yeah.
What are you talking about? He's like, you said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you fucking paused because you knew. I haven't talked to my fucking boyfriend. So he always hears what he wants to hear. Hey, Slothcat, you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay. Someone said you were high, and I just wanted to make sure.
That's not true. My mama told me not to do drugs.
Oh, so you see, there guys go. Let's give them. Let's give some horns for Mama Slothcat.
To see them. I'm stuttering because it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard someone say.
How long have you been broken up?
I don't know.
There's a grace period.
Yeah, but we're still broken up. Okay. I mean, this is going nowhere because we're on two completely different.
The reason that I blocked was there's things that I want to keep private, so I have something private. I don't like talking about my case through text. Well, I think that it was something that would just come automatic. That it's everything.
Didn't know that. Why would it come automatic if you didn't even know it?
Well, because I knew that they were reading. I didn't realize she was sitting down reading stuff. But it makes it so hard for me to have something private.
So why would I have known that then if you didn't know it?
Lorne.
Because I had already told you that she's reading my text.
Well, then you knew it.
I
You said
knew
you didn't know it. So why would I know it? And your answer was, well, because I knew it.
I didn't know before. I didn't know before that she was literally sitting down reading my text.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know.
So he didn't know that she was reading his text, and you didn't know. Supposedly, you didn't know. Casey didn't know. Jamie didn't know. Nobody knew. And then once he found out, he's upset that you didn't know previously, even though he's the one on fucking probation.
Even though he's the one, he's the one who needs to know.
So what if the probation came to his house and put a camera in there? What do he think? They not looking at the camera?
It's just in case.
They on him. They looking at the camera.
No, he probably thinks it's like his. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, so Casey's supposed to know that he's being recorded, or that he's being monitored prior to him knowing that he was being monitored?
Listen, if they cared about him, they would have looked at the main probation website. They would have found out what it means, and they would have told Lorne, like, hey, just so you know, all your shit's getting monitored. So we're going to be really careful with what we send you because we don't want you to run into any trouble. That's how you show care.
Okay.
And how good would have Lorne? Because remember when Lockhart looked up something for the 10-mile yard sale for Lorne? I don't remember what it was. She looked up something, and he said it made him feel so fucking good because she did just 20 seconds of research to find something for him online. That would have been close. That would have been closeness.
Me neither. You didn't say that. You just blocked me.
Oh, I want to see you and Jamie both.
Yeah, I mean, how would we have known that if you'd blocked us?
known it all along.
Did permission give you permission to play Fortnite?
No, heck. I can only check my email right now. I don't even know what my bank account looks like. I can't get it.
And he says Fortnite like it's 2 words. What is it? Fortnite? Like it's a
Yeah, that's
first
how
and
you
last
pronounce
name.
it.
I'd like you to meet
Like,
my
are
friend,
you and
Mr.
Alex
Fortnite.
Jones playing Fortnite?
Alex Jones is sitting up playing Fortnite with Casey Morrow.
There were many nights where it was Casey Morrow, Rod, Alex Jones, and Jamie playing squads on Fortnite.
Those are
Alex
teams.
Jones
Those
just
are
screaming. He just screaming
boy,
every
girl.
time he dies.
Those are boy girl
That was a
girl
date.
teams. Yeah,
that's
date
a date
night.
right there.
Fucking double datings. So, on your
Lorne was
fucking
gonna
date.
get a Nintendo and play.
What kind of Nintendo? Was he gonna get a Switch?
I think so. He wasn't gonna get
Would
permission, but would have been.
They wouldn't give. Yeah, they wouldn't allow him, right? But he wanted. But so he was jealous. So he wanted to get one so he could play too.
Yeah, he wanted to play, which
And
would have
of
been
all-
incredible.
Of all games, he should have asked for permission to play Fortnite and Minecraft, and those are the only 2 things he has to play.
There's a lot of kids on both those games.
Exactly. So that's why it should have been so. I want to do my YouTube channel so I can do Minecraft content.
They would have said, Lord, come on, we just going back to prison, man. You playing games out here, man. Come on now.
You know, Lord, I got a bag packed for you in the car. Let's go. Let's go.
I can't get in it either because you changed the password right after you said you wouldn't change the password.
Well,
I didn't change it.
What do you mean you didn't change it?
I didn't change it. You've still got the same password.
No, I don't. $100
you
bucks.
do. I guarantee you do.
Well, let me check it for you.
I'm wondering if my checking account went in the hole or not from anything.
Well, I'll let you know.
Oh no.
Here in a
His bank
second.
account gives me so much anxiety.
Yeah. Casey, stay out of there.
Monitor payment, I think it's supposed to be on like the 23rd, I think.
What's your username?
Fuck, I don't know now.
It was like Ronald something.
Ronald, 10/18/70.
Ronald.
Why is it Ronald? Who the fuck is Ronald?
Yeah.
I don't. At one point, his password was Lindsay 10/18/70,
In the
and we were like, "What
password-
is that?" And he said it was a girl he used to babysit as a child.
What?
Wait. So do you think Ronnie was the boy? Because didn't he say that there was a brother and sister he used to babysit?
I don't know. He just plucks these names out of
That's
people
so
in his
weird.
real life all the time.
I think when you're a convicted pedophile, you should have to erase all those names out of your. You don't. Why would you use that? That's so.
I don't know.
weird.
I don't know why he would use that as a password, but he was always changing his password because he'd give it to me, get mad, change it, and then give it right back.
Well, yeah, because you proved the closeness by talking to him again. It's such a bitch thing to do. Like it's childish games.
Well, especially when you're just gonna give it back to her.
Exactly. It's just games. Nothing but fucking games.
Or like how is that a punishment? I can't see that you are negative 10K. What's in there that I need to see?
All that would be is a red flag to anyone who is seriously considering dating Lorne, because not only does he have everything from his past that he's dealt with, but he's showing you that his future is fucked.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any money and he doesn't have any earning power. It's not like he has the ability to in these next
there's not
10
a
or
lot-
15 years. No.
There's not a lot going on in that account. So if he changes, I don't know, he gets, the only thing that I remember was he'd get direct deposit. It would go all to bills and cigarettes. So I don't know why he thought the password was so important for her to have.
How much is he spending per week on cigarettes?
A week, he would buy a carton of cigarettes every 2 to 3 days. And they were they were the cheapest ones. They were like $65.
Wait. So he spent like
a carton of cigarettes?
A carton. They were Eagle 20s, and they were $65 or $69. It's somewhere between there. It's like $65 to $70, and you'd buy a new one every 2 to 3 days.
So he's spending $130 a week or more.
I did the math once. It's a lot of money he's spending on cigarettes.
That's crazy. He really should plant tobacco away.
Seriously.
At Mama Gwen's.
But you can tell when he gets like a bonus because he'll buy the nice cigarettes, or he'll buy 2 cartons.
Yeah, he's gonna treat himself.
Yeah.
Actually, it's capital C.
Yeah.
L-A-Y, capital C, L-A-Y-T-O-N, 10/18/70, number sign.
Oh, his car payment. Let me tell this story real quick.
Oh, please.
This dumbass. His car payment was $470 something for like a used, like 2008 truck. And his car insurance was $260 a month.
What?
Yeah.
So he's paying almost $700.
Yeah, I don't know what his interest rate was for that loan he got, but the truck he pays $460 something.
That's insane. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I have like a pretty new car, and that's like double my car payment.
Well, when you have, and
that's like a pretty shitty truck back there. You can see it.
Yeah,
it's either that one or the one he's at, but whatever.
When you have bad credit, that's if you're a car salesman, you don't want the guy with good credit, or you don't want the person with good credit or enough cash to buy outright. You want someone with bad credit because, well, when they have bad credit, they have usually there's a history of making bad choices with credit. So they'll get a car that they had no interest in. They'll get a truck. Okay, this truck is $8,000. This truck is $12,000, but it has 22-inch rims. Why? Obviously, I need that truck with 22-inch rims on it.
Yeah.
And
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. No, please.
No, it's $460 a month, and this truck couldn't go to the airport.
I forgot about. Wait, so this is the truck that he's paying monthly for, and it can't drive 2 hours.
And it can't drive 2 hours.
Is that a buy here, pay here place, or did he get a loan through someone?
I believe it's through the dealership. I can check because
so it's a buy here, pay here then.
Sure.
Where he pays like at the actual dealership, or he pays.
Yeah.
It goes to them. Yeah. So that's a buy here. Those are Those are called like sled lots. They're second chance. All those cars, either they're really shitty trade-ins from dealers. So you go to trade in your really old truck or something at a dealership. They can't sell that. They're not going to sell that on their lot.
Mm-hmm.
They want low mileage vehicles. So they're going to go to auction. And at the auction, the people who buy those are either people who turn around and sell them themselves, or secondhand, sled lots where buy here, pay here, the worst of the worst credit, because they are the bank. So you're gonna
gotcha.
And there was actually
because I was wondering that. I was like, who's giving this man a loan?
Yeah. Well,
but that makes sense then.
The buy here, pay here has got in trouble because there was in Florida, they actually had auto shut off. So you didn't pay your payment, they would fucking remotely shut your shit off, and it wouldn't be able to start until you made your payments. And they turned this person's car off while he was on the freeway, and got in an accident and died. So now it does it to where the next time you stop your car, it's not going to start up again.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
And they're talking about, like, with the new self-driving cars, the future of repossessions, your car is going to drive itself back when you don't pay your shit. just imagine walking out of your door to go to work, and your car
car's taking off
and drives away. but
your wallet's in there.
Everything. You just went back in to get a cup of coffee, and you go outside. Kids in there, like I was taking the kids to school, and my car drove away
with the kids in there still. with the kids still in there.
Keep the kids, but I need my car.
Yeah, his bank account's pretty fun. I mean, some of it's funny, a lot of it's boring, but I have his bank statements from 2017 until the time this catfishing stuff started or stopped. I don't know if I can put those out there, but I mean, I can talk about them and they're pretty funny. And that's one of them. Is
$700 a month is a lot for something that
on a shitty truck.
Yeah.
And he also pays for his mom's life alert bracelet that she doesn't wear.
And those are things that I bet he got. Did he get that with COVID money?
I don't know. He was like, it's $80 a month for some life alert bracelet that his mom refuses to wear. And I think he considers that like paying her back.
Yeah, that's paying her back. That and then the LifeLock.
Norton Antivirus 360 with LifeLock.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taking for a mom.
He's going to prevent all the hackers.
What's your favorite food? Was it?
Burgers. Oh no,
Grilled?
everything still.
It was ice cream, I
seasoning.
think, right?
Yeah, ice cream.
Ice cream.
No, you're still good. You got $3.
Fuck. I'm saying.
When's the
I
last
don't
time you
know
made
how
a
this
credit
guy is
card
surviving.
He's got $3.
Not for a while.
And that's like good. He's not shocked by that at all.
No. That's actually good news. He's not in the negatives. He's got $3. He's doing better than he thought. No reaction. And but then like it's not long after this or before this, he's talking about the lake house that he's gonna build. But he's got $3.
Oh, I think it is. Who said that? The Chevy single cab. I think that is the truck that he's paying on.
That white truck, the Chevy. Yeah, the Chevy.
Yeah,
he needs
I lost the comment, but it is it's whatever truck you see out there. $460 a month.
He doesn't have friends, so he doesn't need the extended cab. Yeah, I thought he was driving that 2014 Chevy single cab Silverado. That's crazy.
Well, the automatic payments because I was unemployed for a while. Now I'm just waiting to start working so I can actually start making some payments.
Looks like the last one was September 25th.
Yeah, it surprised me.
How have you been buying like food and cigarettes without money?
Because I've had money.
That's how.
It's just
No.
not in my bank.
I'm looking at your bank account, bud.
Where
I can
is
see
it?
you have no money.
It's in my pocket.
Got a lot of
Where are
cash.
you getting cash from?
Google.
Wherever I need to.
That means his mom.
I go down to Belton sometimes, and he'll pay me a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Do things for a couple other people. Like the guy down in Dump, I'll help him do some stuff. He gives me some money, helping him do some stuff down there.
How are you a 50-something-year-old man who is literally just going around doing small odd jobs for little bits of money? You have $3 in the bank, and you aren't terrified.
I wish I had asked. I didn't even realize he said that until I heard this call again, where he would help the guy at the dump do stuff.
Yeah, he would help the guy. He's helping Elton. He's helping
Just
the guy
helping him do stuff.
So he's just driving around like as a day laborer, just getting a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. He's got $3 in the bank, but
I
he's
wish I would have asked him what stuff he was doing. He did a job for someone, and the person paid him in bags like of aluminum cans that he cashed in.
What?
Yeah, he took. Yeah, so I don't. Maybe Reborn will know. He did a job for someone, and instead of taking money, he took the bags of aluminum cans, and he took a picture of it. And this thing was like dangerously high. It was full of just garbage bags with cans in it that he
Aluminum
went
gold,
to go
baby.
cash in. Yeah.
Oh, that's he got paid.
He got paid in trash.
This guy, man, he just it's no.
That's what I'm saying. He just consistently makes the wrong choice because I'm pretty sure he had the option to get cash.
He
was like, I'm going to take the cans. Like he was trying to be like smart about it.
he insists on being the stereotype. He doesn't just want to be the
He's just a
predator.
dumb person.
He's going to be the predator that lives in the broken down trailer with the broken down truck who does odd jobs around town. Like, dude, that sounds like a fucking Dateline right there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like in a small town, you fucking just can't put it together. Everyone knows him around town as like the guy to stay away from, and he does things at the dump for a couple bucks here and there. What are you doing at the dump? What are you doing at the dump, Lorne?
It's like it's just destiny for him to just do this because it's like he don't have to. Like he could just work a regular job. And
That's what I'm saying. His whole life is his whole life is one of those choose your own adventure books, and Lorne just consistently makes the incorrect choice.
No, I said in Lorne's Lorne's choose your own sad venture. No matter what page you turn to, it all ends with him getting arrested at the Dateline sting.
Yeah, well, that's how it ends.
But dude, he's Frank Reynolds.
Collects garbage on the way.
He's Frank Reynolds and Charlie Kelly. He doesn't have to live like trash, but he's most comfortable in this position. Because could you picture Lorne in like the suburbs, living next door to, Jane and Ted and their kids?
No, I would think about it all the time, like picturing Lorne in like Hollywood.
With that outfit on.
Like he fully planned on moving to Los Angeles.
Palm tree. Oh yeah, like I just can't picture, or even Lorne in an office environment, or I just can't picture him in any of those scenarios. Lorne was made to be a pedophile living in a broken down
person.
Yeah, a person who goes to the dump to see, hey, do you have any? Can I make a couple bucks? I went to the dump to see if I can make a couple bucks.
I mean, he started a business out of collecting pallets from the dump.
Yeah,
he loves the dump. Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
You look at it as a dump. He's upcycling.
Yeah, glass half full kind of guy.
It's not a dump. People are dumping. Well, the problem is people are dumping perfectly good pallets of wood.
Stuff.
That's the problem.
He's living his life like it's Fallout or something. Like he's getting paid in trash. He's getting paid in bottle caps. He might as well just get bottle caps.
a plastic jug of bottle caps.
And it's like, you're the only person using this currency, Lorne. What are you doing?
Lorne doesn't know what's going to happen, but he knows eventually the dollar is no longer going to be the standard.
Yeah,
we're
all going to be looking stupid when Lorne has a amount of garbage.
If it's shells, feathers, cans, or Beanie Babies, Lorne will be the richest man in Maine. Then what? Then fucking what?
No, please. All our bank accounts look like shit.
Nobody remind Lorne about Garbage Pail Kids. That would Mark Stevens, because then he'll get into those. Got a mugged Marcus Garbage Pail Kid. That's worth a lot of money.
First edition.
He had a Mr. Potato Head he was trying to sell for a lot of money.
Why?
It was a Mr. Potato Head head massager.
So a Mr. Potato Head. Wait, a Mr. Potato Head vibrator? Is that what it was?
I mean, you could have used it for that, I guess.
Well, I bet he.
But I think the purpose was to massage your head.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw one listed on eBay for like $800, so he assumed his was worth $800, even though his was in a damaged box that had like yellowing from nicotine stains all over it.
Yeah, but $800 is just the starting price. I'll let you talk.
Right. I mean, it hasn't sold, so
not yet. Not yet. He's just waiting for the right buyer. Just waiting.
Yeah.
It's gonna go up. They're like diamonds. Everyone knows that Mr. Potato Head vibrators.
Someone will come along. You never know who's looking for a Mr. Potato Head massager.
Well, someone will be like, I want to masturbate, but I want to masturbate with the Mr. Potato Head.
With the Mr. Potato Head.
And then you're like, oh, well, now you can for just $800.
See, now who looks stupid?
I look dumb.
Yeah, now who looks dumb? Because I can just open the back and there's all these different attachments right in the back of the Mr. Potato Head vibrator.
What about your mom?
What about her?
Does she give you money sometimes too?
No, busy taking care of Roy, so I don't ask her for anything.
Well, I'm glad she has cancer and she needs to take care of your brother still.
I know it pisses me off.
Yeah, it pisses them off.
I'm telling you.
Because that's money that should go to Lorne.
God, I get so fucking fed up with him. It's gonna. One thing is gonna be good is that he'll be there with Mom when she has to do chemo.
Yeah, while he's drunk.
That's what I'm worried about. Him sneaking fucking alcohol, and I lost it yesterday. He was sober too. He was sober, and I was coming back from getting gas. And I went up to Mom's, and I told Mom that I was going to take his stuff down when I came back. And went back to Mom's house. I was going to get Roy's stuff and bring it down to his camper because Roy was down there, and he'd been down there drinking for 3 days. And
Roy lives such a kick-ass life.
Told him that I was going to take her.
Roy's been in the camper drinking for 3 days.
Just getting drunk, fucking ladies from Canada just coming to have sex with him.
Why does Roy live like a professional frisbee golfer? Like,
I know.
The only thing missing is frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Someone teach Roy how to play frisbee golf so he can complete the aesthetic. Because this man is living like he's in a camper. They're finding him drunk in ditches. He's in the camper for 3 days getting smashed.
And he just gets up the next day. And he just does it again the next day.
And you can just tell Lorne just hate him. Just hate him for he bring up all this other stuff to say, he's a drunk. He's
it's really fucking pissing me off. And Lorne's jealous because he can get so drunk too. Like fucking Roy's just flexing on him with his drunkenness now.
He can't get drunk. He can't get women.
Yeah,
Roy was married before.
Yeah.
And Lorne just got nothing.
Not even scraps, just nothing. He could smell Roy's scraps.
No, he has scraps. He gets those from the junkyard.
Well, there are wood scraps, lots of scraps.
He called me when I was down getting gas, and I was in my truck, and I started back up to Mom's, and he says, you just leave my stuff right where it is. He said, when it's time to move it, I'll move it. I told him, you're going to get your fucking ass out of Mom's now. I said, I'm tired of your fucking shit, and so isn't everybody else. You want to stay down there fucking drunk, you keep your shit right down to your fucking camper. He said, well, I'm all right, and I'm not drunk. I said, no, you've been drunk the last 3 fucking days, Roy. He said, well, I'm all right. You just leave my stuff right there. And I just fucking lost it. I started hitting my fucking steering wheel and yelling at him.
Start growling at him.
I'm just so fed up with him.
Why would you tell the woman that you're trying to get to come move out with you that you got mad enough you're punching shit and losing your mind like that?
And who the fuck cares? What was the point of that story?
It's like he always wants to tell these stories to make him look morally superior, and not only morally superior, but he gets angry, unreasonably. It's like hearing Jordan talk about Lorne. He would always try to act like, "Oh, I fucking hate this guy."
Yeah, like, bro, you're barely better than this guy.
Yeah, come on, you want to fuck kid genies? You're not any better than Lorne. But yeah, like it's all that projection. Like Lorne really hates about himself. He hates that he sees Roy drunk. And he wants to be
it's out of jealousy, I think.
He hates that he looks at the 9-year-old on the news and it turns him on, so he wants to talk about other fucking predators, how it makes her a victim for them. So this man is the king of projection. But guys, we're gonna wrap it up there for tonight. But before we close out, Black Boy, I know that you weren't familiar with Jordan's brother, but we have 2 options to close out with. I have either a Sika video, which is about 4 minutes, where she VR porn made her boyfriend schizophrenic, so she called the police on him, or we can close out with Jordan's brother in the skit that he made to raise $10,000 on GoFundMe when he tried to get his this show turned into a pilot. He tried to get
these both sound good.
He tried to get a show turned to a pilot starring a fully grown man and a tiny man, and he plays both roles.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to do the Jordan's brother then.
Oh, you're gonna miss out on VR porn made my boyfriend schizophrenic.
Damn it! Can we do both?
You know what, Black Boy, in honor of Woman Month, I say we do both.
Why does both of those sound like random books from Amazon?
These are from the weekly reader. These are both Judy Blume books.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me. There we go. Porn addiction gave my boyfriend schizophrenia, so I called the cops on him. And
that's
guys,
the title of the video.
Well, this is an archive channel, but it might be because the Why Do Chinese Men Prefer Sex Dolls to Human Women? That is the actual title on the original channel. That's the title. Well, he's a Chinese man, so she wants to know why he prefers the sex doll. And he's like, maybe I do want this sex doll. All right, so first off, we have porn addiction gave my boyfriend schizophrenia. So, God, there's also the no, we'll do this one, not the one with the pregnancy where she had the tissue in her purse.
Yeah, we gotta like release them slowly.
Go ahead.
So I don't get burnt out.
Yeah.
No. It's like I don't want to. I don't want to watch them all.
So she's back in her. No. I was saying this one or the other one. This is her and her mom. She's at her mom's house now, and we're gonna happened just a few days earlier.
The last video was being pregnant, and I said at the video that I left on Valentine's Day. Basically, he got tired of me living with him because that was
her mom in the background.
I didn't agree with VR porn. Now I tried it.
Yeah.
I put it on my stupid head.
She said he broke up with me because I didn't like VR porn. Hold on, ready? And her mom in the background.
I did. I put it on my stupid head. The perspective of the VR made it look like my head is laying on my boyfriend's chest, looking at his penis. Or while another woman is staring into my eyes.
Your mom is right
and then
there.
The girl starts taking off her clothes, going down to the penis. I was forced to watch a girl giving my boyfriend a blowjob. He began to every day start fights with me. How he wanted me to leave the house, even just for 10 minutes. He would have used the fake pussy in the VR thing. Me and him are not having sex. After Valentine's Day, I was gone for 3 days. I went back on Valentine's Day. What was it? I was getting comments on YouTube about
why is that in an evidence bag?
He was
Yeah, why is it?
I don't know. But she left for 3 days, so he was going. He left. She left for 3 days, so he was going on YouTube trying to pick up on women and giving them her YouTube channel for some reason.
Okay.
So then the girls were contacting her on YouTube, and your boyfriend trying to hook up with me.
This chick is a mess, dude. I think I'm in love with her.
Well, too late because I'm already moving her into my house. But I love the stuffed animal in the evidence bag. It gets better.
Telling them my YouTube channel. He's just there fucking his plastic vagina. When I'm back, he was talking to the other girls. I got mad. He said he was gonna break my because YouTube about him, saying your boyfriend is talking to me on these dating apps. Told me who you are, just stupid stuff. So then he says he's gonna break my phone, and so then I'm holding my phone like this. He tries to grab and break my phone, so then he throws me, and I called 911 real quick. He ended up being taken overnight because I was scared of him. His mom says, "Leave, never come back." So I flew back to my mom's house. His mom texts me how he's not doing good. Could I come back? But then I go back, all having mental health problems, having hallucinations and schizophrenia, and it was really scary. Well, he's calm with me when I'm at his mom's house.
Why does she have boxing
tape? Take him back to his house. There's that
around her hands.
Stupid VR machine.
I don't know. She always has it on. She also wears
she's about to go fight.
Like those garter straps with knee pads.
Oh, she's perfect.
She
What?
wears
So
skirts.
what with these pants? So what?
And she wears those.
I'm gonna marry this
She
woman.
wears those garters, like she'll wear a garter belt with like the little strap, the little things, and connected to knee pads.
Damn, where do you find these people?
I drove 2 hours.
Well, yeah, it's a long story on this one. She was connected to one of the other lolcows that I have been like kind of following. But hold on, because she's gonna bring up the plastic pussy, and there's gonna be a demonstration, so you're gonna want to watch this.
And the
Oh,
fake plastic vagina. I drove 2 hours to see him. He started being mean to me for the fake pussy. I leave. It's the nighttime. I don't want to drive 2 hours, so I call him. I'm like, can I just stay at your house till morning? I go back.
What does your
He
shirt
already
say?
used the fake pussy in the VR. I was pissed off.
Look what you made me do. So she
okay.
left. She went back, and he had already used the VR. He'd already used the VR and the fake pussy in the time that she was gone. Like as soon as she walked out, he used.
God damn.
I told him that I don't ever want to see him again if he's gonna keep choosing the VR over me. He's basically choosing a plastic vagina and VR headset over a real girlfriend. He wanted a virtual girlfriend that can give him nothing but plastic pussy and some crazy sex hallucinations. And then he's not even smart enough to have a girlfriend who does real porn. I see videos. There's even some of me and him on my OnlyFans. This is a promotion. Even that, he's kind of
She just
lazy.
turned
Advertising
this
for
into
OnlyFans.
a promotion. She just turned this into a commercial.
He just says,
Yeah, I didn't know this was an advertisement.
But then she could. I should have said that, guys. We are sponsored by Sika's Only. Hold on, because she's gonna say that even in the sex, even when they were having sex, he just wanted to pretend they were in VR. You got to hear this part.
this is a promotion. Even that, he was not lazy. He just wanted me to lay there while he just says, "Fuck me," like as if it's VR. And then he closes his eyes as if it's VR. And then you add schizophrenia on top. And I start to think the schizophrenia is probably caused by overusing the VR to where you're constantly not even
of course.
every time that you get stressed in real life, your girlfriend leaves so you can have sex with the plastic vagina. Let's simulate him.
Here we go. Here we go.
I don't like it when adults carry stuffed animals around with them.
You don't like? What about it? What if it's in the evidence bag?
There's something about it. Oh no, there's something wrong with you.
Well, okay, you're gonna tell me this girl tying a bra and a oven mitt around her face to simulate VR masturbation has something wrong with her?
Who's recording this?
She is. This is for her YouTube channel.
Is her mom holding the camera?
No, it's on a little stand or something. Her mom was walking by in the background.
Is that how?
She's also a singer songwriter. Like she does skits. And she claims she has DID, and all of her different personalities have their own YouTube channel. One of their names is like Tony Macaroni.
I need to meet her.
Wait a minute.
No, his name was Ronald McStrudel. His name was Ronald McStrudel.
So she got different YouTube channels.
Each personality has her own. One of them is named Trisha Deer, and it's a play on Trisha Paytas. But Trisha Deer actually started off as just a skit that she would do to make fun of Trisha Paytas, but is now officially one of her personalities. Trisha Deer. And she's.
He can't see nothing. Looking real stupid. I can't see nothing, Mom. You have to tell me where's the fake pussy. Here's the fake pussy.
Thanks, Mom.
I never thought I'd hear that sentence. That's not even a sentence.
Her mom's just watching TV.
And then here's me crying myself to sleep. Honestly, it was a shit relationship because of that one reason. Not even because of the fights, not even because of the drama, not even because he's lazy and spends all his money on candy. Because the VR machine. I feel so No.
You know, her voice to voice got a
Great
point.
was
That's like a Winnie. She is
That was
like a Winnie.
amazing.
This is a real life Winnie. I'm t-
yeah, yes, yes.
I am gonna make her Mrs. Blue Boy.
Mrs. Black Boy, Mrs. Sika Black Boy. Black, you've got to see the one where not now, but you've got to see the one where they just a week prior to that video where they were at the dollar store to buy pregnancy tests because they were trying to get pregnant. And he said if she didn't get pregnant, they were at the dollar store buying a bunch of pregnancy tests because they were trying to get pregnant just a week earlier. And he said he told her if she didn't get pregnant, then they would just do porn together.
Oh, okay.
It's so good. Oh, it's so good. All right, so now we are going to close out. Blue Boy, thank you so much for joining us on this special episode of MoNegroes. I hope you had fun.
I had a ton of fun.
When are you?
This
are you
was a
streaming?
blast.
Are you doing Sundays with COD with Reborn again?
I think I'm just a regular on there now.
Yeah, no, I think you should, and I hope that you're there for the good show, the better show, the pre-show, riffing with Reborn.
Oh yeah, of course, riffing with Reborn.
And I'm not going to play any Reborn content.
That's a great idea.
Reborn's not welcome there at all. So yeah, guys, please be watching for Riffin' with Reborn Sundays prior to Sundays with COD. So yeah, guys, check Blue Boy out. I mean, you guys all know Blue Boy. You all know his channel. Pinned in the description.
Check me out.
Check out
You
Sika.
can find me at Blue Boy on all social media.
Are you on all social media now?
I'm not. You can find me on YouTube at Blue Boy. You can find me at Blue Boy on Discord. I will not message you back.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true.
It is true.
So and of course we are going to close out with Jordan's brother in my favorite sketch that he did. But Slothcat, you want to say goodnight to everyone?
Take y'all ass to sleep.
Nice. What about you, Blue Boy?
Take your ass to sleep.
Wait, Slothcat, was that you again? And then of course me. And all I have to say is, wait, I need to find this. Oh, here we go.
I don't have a sign off. I need one, like a catchphrase.
Kev, my girl's coming over. Make yourself scarce. Make myself scarce. Why don't you make yourself scarce and go in the bedroom? I want to do a little cooking. I need the kitchen. And then the living room for a little while. Is that asking too much, Kevin? Yes, Jake, it is. I didn't plan on accommodating you today. I didn't get any advance notice. I know it's short notice. Just stay in your dollhouse. I mean, your small house, and stay out of the way so everything could be copacetic. Dollhouse, motherfucker. Sorry about that. You're not the boss up in here. You're just a roommate brother. Splitting the fucking rent. That's all it is, Jake. You have no business coming up in here. You know, coming up with orders and boundaries with no prior notice. Brother, no brother. I could slap you across the room and send you flying like a fucking demented fly landing on a pile of dog shit. Oh, really, Jakey, Flaky? That's a good one. But yo, bro, I could shoot you in the fucking ass with a sawed-off shotgun and make you fucking fly with a trail of blood protruding out your ass like a fucking skyrider. Fucking little punk. Terry, I'm not telling you again. Just stay the fuck out my way. I don't have time for this. I'm not gonna fucking play around with your ass anymore. So fuck off. Fuck you. I'm not playing either. Giant, ball busting. Fuck up.
What the fuck?
He really had to go fund me asking for 10 grand to make that into a pilot.
I'm telling you,
That was horrible.
If he writes them up, I animate it for free for him. For free if he writes them up, you write a couple more episodes.
No, the acting is so bad. The script is so like everything about it is awful.
What just happened?
And there's so much more. But no, we really are gonna end, and I'm gonna close it out with Jordan's, because Jordan's brother, of course, is also a dancer and a singer. You know, skits, acting.
Talented family.
He's very talented. What do you think, Sloth Cat? Rock Your World, Baby, the black and white creepy, or the Dancing Machine video? Let's do Dancing Machine. It's been a while.
Machine.
All right, thank you, everyone. Hopefully I will see you tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific, with TLI and either nuggies or a plate of potato skins. I don't know who's winning the poll right now. So yeah, thank you very much.